Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the 1700 subscribers celebration. Thank you all for your support. It means the world. Congrats to thank you to everybody who just came in. Grandizer, thank you. I really appreciate you and your support, man. It goes unmatched. Master Banks, appreciate you. I'm gonna drop the link in a second. I'm gonna DM a couple people the link so they can just hop right in. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share out the content. Every little bit helps. Hashtag road to 2K. The movement is real. It really is real. It's Joel on the stream tonight. Huh? I'm confused. You mean Embiid? He's right there. Gio, I appreciate you, dog. I really do. Go ahead, work, grind, man. I'm glad you're feeling better. And dude, we gotta work again, man. You and I gotta do something. I appreciate you and everything you have done. The logo, just the support in general means everything. So I really appreciate that. So here goes that. Here goes that. And I'm going to put the link in the chat in a bit. I mean, hey, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Jesse Bates is refusing to sign the franchise tag for the Bengals. So, possible trade for the Eagles? Who knows, man? Who knows? Dude, you're crazy. You're really something, man. You really are something. So, if you guys want to come in, we need more people in here. We only got 4 right now. We need to get it up. Share this out, guys. Share this out. Really appreciate everyone just being here with me. I mean, dude, I've been doing this for 7 years now, off and on. But hey, it's a great feeling. Just knowing you're reaching out to people who like your content, who like to hear what you have to say. That's all I could ask for. So we still got to get the watch hours up. I'm going to be here to 10:30. I got a couple of streams tomorrow. MK headlines at 5:30. I'm doing a draft lottery tomorrow at 8. Yes, I'm doing a draft lottery. You already know that. So that's going to be fun tomorrow. And I'm going to put the link in chat in a bit. Philly halftime, I appreciate you. I really do, man. I'm going to send you the link if you want to come in, bro. Halftime, where are you? Where are you on the freaking... Oh, there you are. Here, halftime, I just DM... Nope. Oh, did I send them the wrong link? God damn it, I did. Fuck. I sent them the wrong link. God damn it. Whoops. Link. There we go. There's a link for you. There we go. Yo, Key, if you want to come in, I'm going to send you That Mavs game was sick, bruh. Thank you, Key. Thank you for everything you have done. You know, the intro, the overlays, everything. And yeah, if you guys haven't, what we eating tonight? I'm not eating anything right now, man. I'm not eating anything. But if you guys want to come in, I'm having a couple other people come in right now. Yo, Taco, you're in the chat, so I'm gonna send you the link. How do you want me to send it to you? On Twitter, Instagram? How do you want me to send it to you, bro? True. That is true. I'm just used to saying I'm sending out the link. That is true, Keith. That is true. Let me just go like that. Boom. That is true, but dude, the Mavs last night. Oh my god, I've never seen a team like the Phoenix Suns crumble. I haven't seen it. Like the Sixers gave up in games 5 and 6, but it was nothing. It was nothing like the Phoenix Suns, bro. That was nothing. Man. I'm about to drop the link in a second. Just waiting for more people. So, yeah, man. Yep. Who else wants the link? Who else am I gonna? You know what? Let me send it to here. There we go. Raphael, thank you, man. I really appreciate you. I really do. I still got to see what I'm doing on Thursday. I got your DM. I still got to see what I'm doing on Thursday. I feel like I'm doing something. Do you guys have that feeling like you got something to do that day, and then it's just like once you're there, it's like, oh, there's nothing actually to do. So, thank you, Raphael. Really much appreciated, bro. Really do. I wish Robert could come in here. Yo, is Robert Key? Do you think Robert's playing the PS2 right now? I really think he is. But yeah, I'm about to send the link in a second. And screw it. There we go. What is up, Alexander? How's it going, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Even though you have some ridiculous takes, I appreciate you being in the chats all the time. I really do. There we go. I need to. Yo, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, what are you doing? Follow me there. So, let's get into some of this Eagles talk. Because Jesse Bates is the name that's been thrown around. Now, Jesse Bates is a safety for Cincinnati. And they want to put the franchise tag, place the franchise tag on him. Franchise tag him. And he doesn't want that. It just came out. So, Eagles, please make a move for Jesse Bates. Please, safety, we need it. Please. We need someone like him. We need it. It's like, hello. All right. So, all right. Yo, you there? Okay. I don't know if you're there, but all right. But yeah, the Eagles need to make a move. They need to make a move right now. We need to get Jesse Bates. We do. If you think the safety, the Eagles safety room or core, whatever you want to call it, it's good, you're sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken about the safety core, bro. Like, I feel like we could definitely use Jesse Bates. You there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I put my mic volume up all the way.
Yep. So how you doing, man? How'd your stream go last night?
It went good last night, man. I mean, the views kept on going up. It was a pretty good night last night. I'm still shocked that the Mavs beat the Suns yesterday.
Dude, it's just like Chris Paul crumbles under pressure again. Like every single time he crumbles, Devin Booker did nothing. It's just like the whole team didn't show up to play.
Yeah, and Cameron Johnston was their best scorer on the team.
Yeah. You know what's sad? Boban got a bucket. I love Boban, but it's just like, dude, this team was so freaking bad. The Suns yesterday, I did not expect that. I was doing a game with Dante. He was just laughing, and I'm just like, I can't watch this. I'm like, I can't watch this. It was that freaking bad. Dude, the Suns scored 27, and Doncic had 27 of his own.
I know. I said this at halftime. Luka Doncic had the same amount of points at halftime as the whole Suns team did.
Yeah. Yo, Taco, if you want to come in, the link's above. If you want to come in, man. But, yeah, it's crazy. So, who do you have going to the finals? I originally had the Suns and the Heat, and the Suns winning it all. But now, I still got the Heat over the Celtics. And then I got the Warriors, I guess. So, that's going to be something. Who do you got?
I honestly think it's gonna be tight on both ends, in my opinion, especially in the Western Conference with the Mavs and the Warriors. But here's the thing: when it comes to the Western Conference, I'll get to the Eastern Conference in a little bit. But when it comes to the Western Conference side between the Warriors and the Mavericks, if Luka Doncic is getting help for the Dallas Mavericks, then the Mavericks possibly have a good chance of winning the game. If Luka Doncic does not get help in the Western Conference Finals by the other players, Jalen Brunson, Spencer Dinwiddie, like what they all did last night. If he doesn't get out like he did last night, then the Warriors will win. It's just simple as that. I said this as well on my live stream too. I said this and I called it, and this is exactly what happened. Luka Doncic got help, and the Mavericks beat the Suns. And in terms of the Eastern, and I have the Warriors, by the way, going to the finals though, because I'm not sure how much help Luka Doncic is going to get now that it's been the first time that Dallas has made the Western Conference Finals in I think like 10 years since like Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd around that time. And then in terms of the East side, I got to take the Miami Heat because they just have a lot of depth. They have a really good team, and I don't know who the Celtics are going to be able to match up against Bam Adebayo. I don't care if it's Robert Williams. I don't care if it's Al Horford. I don't know who they're matching up on Bam Adebayo, but I think Bam Adebayo is going to own them both. No matter how many points Al Horford and Robert Williams will drop.
AK, congrats. Thanks, man. Thank you. And congrats on 375, bro. Congrats. And I DM'd you the link, man. I DM'd you the link. So if you want to hop on before you go on with Eric in 9:30 or something. Celtics and Mavs final calling it now. Max Strus has been balling for... Dude, that's another thing. Max Strus, we made him look like an all-star. I want Celtics versus Warriors. Of course you do. You're a Warriors fan. And he's a Celtics fan. So, of course. But, yeah, man, that's going to be something. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Max
Gotcha,
Strus
man.
has been like...
I sent him to Boys for Life, too. He said it will be coming on. So, who knows?
Yeah, Max Strus has been an animal for Miami. I'm not even kidding. Like, why'd we make that man literally look like the best player on the team in, like, Game 6? We made him look like the best shooter.
Right. Hello, normal guy. Am I going to see your family again? One time you're a normal guy. You're a normal guy's son, normal guy wife, normal guy dog, normal guy uncle.
Grandpa.
Like, I was stream. What game was I streaming? It was one of the final. It was one of the games, and he was just like, the whole family was coming on and subscribing.
Wait, wasn't it the? Wait, hold up. Shoot. Wait. Was it Celtics and Bucks?
Maybe.
And he had his whole family on the thing. Normal guy, grandpa, normal guy, son. You had the whole family in your chat.
He said he'll be on. He's got to deal something with the family. Boys for Life. My other phone is dead. Right, you have two phones. That's why I'm kind of worried going into the series versus the Heat. Here's the thing. right? You got to go by matchup. So Tatum would be guarding Butler. Who would be guarding Brown? That's my question. Who would be guarding Brown?
Uh,
I forget. And the center position, you got Bam against Horford. So of course you got Bam winning that. Point guard, oh, that's a good one. You got Marcus Smart against Kyle Lowry.
Oh my gosh.
Like that. That's why I'm taking the Eastern Conference Finals over the West. The West is going to be over in 6. But the Eastern Conference, I got Miami Heat in 7. I got Heat in 7.
And in my opinion, I also think Miami is also they just have too much depth. I mean, they have too many good players on the team. They have a good starting 5. They have a good 6th man, Tyler Hero, obviously, and they just have a good team as a whole. And no matter who's in and who's out, they're still a good team no matter what.
Right. That is right. So for me, it's just like we finally get to see something different for a change. Like, think about it. No LeBron, no KD, no Kawhi. You still have Curry in there, but no Giannis either. So it's just like,
and no Devin Booker and no Chris Paul.
Yeah, no Chris Paul either. But we kind of saw that going in. Well, I picked the Suns to win it all, but I really want Butler to win the ring. I really do, but it's not going to go like that. If it was the Heat against the Warriors, I got Warriors. If that were to happen, I got Warriors. But, yeah, it's going to be something, bro. If that ever is to happen. That'll be a fun little series there. Who do you want to win, the Heat or whoever comes out the West?
Well, yeah. I'm thinking like Warriors against Heat for the final 2. I kind of actually for me, it's kind of a 50-50 because I would want the Warriors to win because of the return of Klay Thompson this year, but I would also want Miami to win because of Jimmy Butler having an opportunity to win a ring.
Dang. Yeah. I mean, dude, this is you know who the YouTuber Bro Wattis is?
No, what does he do? Like Warriors?
Like, you know the guy FaZe Rug?
I think I was familiar to that name.
His brother. Bro, okay. FaZe Rug's brother. He's like the biggest Suns fan you ever know. And he actually just uploaded. He went to the game. He uploaded the whole thing.
So, oh my god.
You got Celtics in 6 versus of course you do. You're a Celtics fan. Dude, if LBJ wants to be dominant, then he needs to go to a T and yeah. I'm telling you, man. LeBron, is he gonna get traded? No. But I can see the Lakers making very big moves. I can see the Lakers making moves. I can see any team making moves. He would score 90. Dude, any guy in the NBA would score that much in the WNBA. Hell, what's the guy's name? Remember? I don't think you know this Sixers player, Kevin Ollie.
No, I'm not familiar with that name. That's not even close.
This guy was trash. Like, he was so bad, but then he coached. I forget what college he coached. He went to a college coach and did fine. So he's like one of those guys. But sorry, dude, can't make it. I'm not even home yet. I've been super busy.
Why do I have a feeling that LeBron's going to want to leave LA after this year? Why do I have that feeling?
I got that. I had that feeling a while ago, but you just got it. He's got other stuff going on outside of basketball. Like, you've seen him movies, commercials, and stuff like that. That's the main reason why he went to the Lakers. He went to LA because of all that. So I don't know. You're an LSU fan. Good for you. Isaiah Thomas can score. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas can score 90 points in the NBA. Dane, what is that? What do you do? Credit that joke. Yep. Dave Chappelle. Yep. Let's see. Primetime game. I'm gonna bring up the schedule. What's your prediction for the Eagles schedule right now, bro?
I honestly, I originally had this team at 12-5, but now that I forgot for a little bit that Brian Flores was the defensive assistant for Pittsburgh, I now have the Eagles currently around an 11-6 record.
I got 12-5. I got them 12-5 right now. Bird Gang has them 17-0 until proven otherwise.
We're not going 17-0. I'll tell you that right now.
No team is going 17-0. There's no team going 17-0. There's no team going 0-17. There may be a team that go 1-16, but there's no team going 0-17 and 17-0. There is not.
Exactly.
And honestly, I'm gonna say this: the Lions could beat us week 1.
I mean, they did get a few pieces. I mean, they got Jameson Williams, they got DJ Chark, and they of course drafted your boy Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, the guy you hate. But what up, AK? How's it going?
Yo, what's good, man?
What's good? So we were just talking about the Eagles record right now, like pre stuff. What do you have?
The Pats are not going 17 though.
No one is.
So what?
What's your prediction for the Eagles season? Like before
12-5.
12-5?
Yeah, I still stand by 12-5.
Yeah. I mean, people are telling me that the Eagles could lose to the Titans because of Derrick Henry. I can obviously see that.
Oh, dude, I mean, listen, I say 12-5, but realistically, there is certain games I look on here, and on paper, sure, we should win them, matchup-wise, but they could go either way. I'm just obviously being a fan like any other fan and hoping my team pulls out the win, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. It could go either way.
Yeah.
Hell, the games I even said we could lose, we could win. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Especially the Texans. They definitely gotten better. Like, you seen their draft. They actually gotten better.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the Cardinals tweeted out a picture of Zach Ertz. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, shit. We're against them this year. I have us winning that. Because there's no D-Hop.
Yeah, there's no D-Hop and there's no Christian Kirk either because Christian Kirk went to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean, they did get Marquise Brown, but you know what? Marquise Brown still has a lot to prove.
Hollywood's not going to do much with Kyler.
Well, I mean, they did kill it in college together, but
that's true.
This is not college, though, but we've also seen Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, having a tremendous season, but I still haven't seen the Jamar Chase production from Marquise Brown. So I got to see it first, man. But, D-Hop is a huge, huge advantage, them not having him. So,
right.
I mean, our chances of winning that game went up dramatically knowing he's not going to be on the field.
Did Derrick Henry get suspended?
Did he? I don't know. When?
I have no clue if he got suspended or not.
For what?
What would he get suspended for?
The only player I know who got suspended is D-Hop.
And Calvin Ridley.
And Calvin Ridley.
Right.
Calvin Ridley got suspended until next year.
I'm going to put the link in again.
Man, if he did, that sucks for Tennessee.
Oh, my God, if that happened. Yo, I was talking to my buddy Tyler, like, if we were doing a fantasy draft and you had the first pick, who would you take? He said Derrick Henry right off the bat.
Najee Harris.
You would take Najee Harris? I would take Jonathan Taylor.
Nah, dude, I think Najee Harris is going to be the leading rusher in the NFL this year.
Yeah, you said that.
Man, dude's a stud, man. He's a mini Derrick Henry. He really is.
Yeah. Do you think he's better than Jonathan Taylor?
Oh, I can't say that. I mean, he's only been in 1 year. But I can tell you this. They ran his ass 300 times last year, and in 300 carries, he never fumbled the ball until the very first playoff game. I mean, that's lights out for a rookie, bro. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's just like, what other running back is there? Like, you got Derrick Henry, who's like top tier. You got Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harris. That could be like up there.
I'd say the one from the Patriots as well. He's pretty good. What's his face?
Damian Harris.
Yeah, both of them actually. Stevens and Harris are both pretty decent.
Yeah, Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah, Stevens and Harris both. Yeah.
Now, Slay, I don't know what kind of shit you're on right now, but all right.
You know, I will say this too, man. There's one halfback in the NFL who I feel doesn't get enough credit, and that's James Robinson, man, for Jacksonville. I really like the way James Robinson runs, and you know, yeah, granted he had a crappy season last year, but that was because of his head coach. So hopefully he has a bounce back year this year.
Yeah.
He doesn't get enough credit though.
Nah.
That's facts.
Alvin Kamara, that's another one. Might get suspended. Didn't he already? Wait, is he out of jail?
No, he's coming back, isn't he? He's
Is he
back.
out of jail?
Yeah, I think he's back.
Really? I'm gonna look this up actually.
I have no clue.
Alexander.
Now you're being delusional.
This guy's just a troll. I always get Cowboys trolls. Thanks to Boys for Life. What up?
Hello.
What up, Raphael? How's it going, man?
I'm very good right now because I was finally working because right now working to Sunday to Wednesday. Well, it's not very easy to at a small grocery store, but I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good right now because I was taking a shower and I was thinking about the mental health right there, and I'm pretty good right here. So, and Mitch, congratulations for the new record right here. There's
Thank you.
wow, yeah, there is nothing to explain it about it because I just wanted to let you know that you're the greatest person that I ever saw you, and that was the first time that you gave me like an interview about the Carolina Panthers and all this stuff.
Yes, I had you on my show when we were talking about the Panthers. When we were playing the Panthers. Yes.
Yes, because that was the time that it was 2021 season, and that was the first game that I was doing against the Philadelphia Eagles. So that was very good.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good thing. But so, Raphael, I may be able to come on your show on Thursday. I just got to make sure. I feel like I'm doing something, but then it's just like, am I really doing something? I don't know. I think I'll be able to.
Oh
Okay.
yes, because right now because this week right here because I'm available to anything about it. So this Thursday I'm gonna do a special Eagles roundtable. We'll be talking about after the draft, also the schedule breakdown and something about the mental health for all these Eagles
there.
fans out there. So the invitation is gonna be on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time before the NBA Eastern Conference Final, which is Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat. So probably I'm gonna watch that game and after doing the show.
Yep. All right, man. That sounds good. I'll see what I'm doing. Like seriously.
Yes.
So, Raphael, I'm glad you're on here, man.
Yes.
I actually wanted to ask you before. You know, I'm so new to TikTok and all that stuff.
Okay.
So, how many TikToks do you make per day? Is there do you just make like 3 or 4, or do you just make it whenever you feel like it?
Actually, I'm doing like 7 TikToks per day because I'm doing with the trash. Because while I'm working or not working, I usually go post with a draft, and it goes if it goes to 14 draft, right now I had to schedule, so I had to put 7 per day, and when I'm running out the ideas, I just put 4 per day. So anything could happen because right now my idea isn't going to happen with the TikTok, something informative about the sports, also the pop culture and music. But the limit right here to post my TikTok is 7 per day. If you're going to talk about something informative, it's just like your videos. We're talking about the Caesars, the Phillies, and of course the Eagles. It's everything good.
Yeah. I've actually been doing a lot of duets and stitches, and that's what actually helps. Like I've been doing that to I think his name is King
Yes.
Kyle. I did that. Tyler
yes.
Sports, whatever that guy's name.
Haven't
is.
you done one? Haven't you done one with from the Philly sports guy?
Yeah. Yeah, I
yeah,
did one with him. Yeah. when the Phillies hit back-to-back home runs and we still lost. Yeah.
Yeah, we blew that 8-7, which we're not talking about against the New York Mets right now.
Nah.
Oh, I mean,
Hey, the Phillies are not even on tonight. So we
Hey,
got a
good.
little break.
Suck.
wow,
Huh?
good.
The Phillies suck. I'm a
Yeah,
Philly.
well, we were on a 4-game winning streak, then we lost last night.
I know, man. That was despicable.
I mean, we have
I
the hitting,
honestly-
we just don't have the bullpen.
I know.
Exactly.
We never have the damn bullpen ever.
I know.
I blamed last night's loss on.
was 09,
Go ahead,
dude.
okay.
No, I was saying that's all I was going to say. The last time we had a bullpen was in 09.
Yep.
Oh,
The year
Roy
after.
Halladay and
Rest in peace.
The year after we won the World Series.
That always happens.
09 is when we won it.
Like that always freaking happens, and it's just like people are asking me if I'm going to the games. I'm like, I would love to, but I would not pay for them. Like my buddy has like season tickets. He said I can go with him, so I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending money on it.
Fact, man.
all right.
My buddy, one of my other friends, asked me, "Yo, I have Flyers
Right.
tickets. Do you want to take them for free?" I'm like, no.
Cowboys.
I'm like, no, sorry,
Because the
no.
Flyers always stink.
Eh.
They stink every year.
Cowboys, they're gonna be.
Yes, we know.
Well,
I mean,
think,
Cowboys.
When Jalen Mills didn't even know how to play coverage in New England.
Hey, you know what? The Flyers had one of the best goalies to ever live, man.
oh,
Yeah.
Ron
right.
freaking Hextall.
Ron Hextall, yeah.
That is facts, yeah.
That
he's
dude,
good.
no,
He's
I
good.
love watching Ron Hextall, man. That dude would come out from the net just to fuck you up. I loved watching him play, dude. He would fight you without thinking twice about it.
Right.
He was
right.
so cool.
Yeah. Remember the Broad Street Bullies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the nickname for the Flyers back in the day.
Yeah, back in like the 80s.
Oh,
Yeah, when they were like good back then.
Yeah. We actually played the Soviet Union, I guess, once, and they actually left the game, and then they came back.
oh.
Like, what?
That's stupid.
Dude, nothing beats 90s hockey, man. It all
Oh,
died
yeah,
with Wayne Gretzky, in my opinion. I mean, I've never really watched hockey since Wayne Gretzky.
I
He
remember that.
He is the greatest hockey player of all time.
was the GOAT, hands down. Like,
Just like MJ is the GOAT of the NBA. Thank you very much.
it was too easy for him, man. I mean, think about it. It really was.
And people are still saying today that LeBron's better than MJ. They're still saying it
Okay,
today.
we're not talking about that.
No, no.
AK, remember the Miracle game?
Yes. That was
Oh.
awesome.
Do you remember what you were doing,
It
or like where you were at?
was way too young, man. I'd probably crawling on the floor.
That's funny.
Shut
Yeah,
up about Dak going in the
that
East.
movie
Warriors.
Miracle. I can watch that movie forever.
Yeah, no, that's a really good movie, man.
Oh, that was.
Yeah,
That was when we won the Olympics.
yeah.
Oh, that was in the 80s, right?
It was like
I think it was
Oh, that
USSR we beat, right?
yeah,
Yep.
USSR. Yep. They had the
Yeah,
best goalie of all
time, yeah.
of all time, and they took him out. They lost to college kids.
Hey, man, listen, that team, bro, you can't say shit about them. They played their freaking asses off, and they played with so much heart. Oh my god, like
I know, right? Yeah.
it was a good time.
Yes.
As soon as the movie was done, I went to watch they actually had a live, like a replay on YouTube. It's just like the actual game, and I was watching it. I'm like, wow, they were skating all over them. I'm like, damn.
Dude, no lie, we need to get back to that now.
Yes.
What,
Yeah,
college?
No, we need to get back to that, like being that dominant again in hockey in the Olympics. Like we need to stop messing around. Like our Winter Olympics sucks. Americans cannot do winter sports for some reason, except for Shaun White and snowboarding. But yeah, man, we suck at Winter Olympics. We need to start becoming more dominant in the Winter Olympics like we are in the summer.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, speaking about that, listen, there is a fun fact that there is an athlete called Daniel Durs. He
Yeah.
was one of the greatest the BMX athletes that ever happened in my life because he just won not only 10 medals at the X Games because he was crowned at the Olympic Games right now in Tokyo. But man, Daniel Durs runs from Venezuela. And he was practicing BMX in his hometown in Caracas because right now he showed us the strength and he won medals and he was doing like spin like nobody else. Even Tony Hawk loves that. And by the way, speaking about the Roy Halladay, before Roy Halladay was going to the Philadelphia Phillies, was playing for my team, which is Cardenales de Lara, at the season 97, 98. And my dad was here, and I was there because I was 4 years old. And I was watching the game between Cardenales de Lara versus Leones del Caracas, which is a Venezuela Professional Baseball League. And I was little at the 4 years old. I was in first row. I was in the first row watching all these players, all the bullpen. And then as soon as came out, Roy Halladay was pitching. And of course, I was screaming. And well, my dad was there, I was there, and my mom was there. That was a memory that I can never forget as a kid. And well, I mean, there's a lot of memories that I can talking about it, but right now that was the experiment of the first love of the baseball. But yes,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man. Like I mean, I remember as a kid, all I've been to probably over 1,000 Philly games because my family doctor has season tickets and we get them cheap through him every year, and we go to probably
yes,
6 or 7 games a year. And I remember being a kid at the vet watching Mike Schmidt and Darren Dalton and all them legends, man, back in the
exactly.
90s. You know, like, I don't know. To me, baseball isn't what baseball used to be anymore. You know, it's really hard for me to watch baseball. I love going live and watching it, but on TV, I can't do it no more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the first time that I was doing a live items because that was very important to me, and I went like several baseball games right there, and with my dad and with my grandpa, with the Cardenales de Lara, and I was screaming so loud because the last time that I saw a baseball game when I was a little kid, I was 7 years old when Cardenales de Lara became champion of the Venezuela Professional Baseball League. I was very stunned because it was at night, and Kelvin Escobar, which was a friend of mine, because I know him, and I was stunned because they had the last pitch right here. It's like boom, and it's just like the world was shocked up, and that was for me. That was for me one of the biggest moments that I just saw my team Cardenales de Lara won the championship, and that was the best reason that it said that the comment says baseball has changed, adapted to the times. That's the problem, but it might be right. But right now I just miss watching the baseball in front of the people right there, and well, I have many friends like that, and I have autographs that I signed to my T-shirt and my jersey. But boy, I was that was stunned. That was tremendous. That was very incredible. And by the way, I just took a picture because that was in 2017. You guys remember Bob Abreu? He was playing for the Philadelphia Phillies. I know him because he was a president of the Venezuela Professional Basketball League, and I have a picture with him because I was doing an interview with him about talking about the league, I was about retirement, and of course his old days of baseball.
Yeah. Now, whenever I do a live stream for baseball, because I was trying to get back into it,
Uh huh.
it helps me because there's so many people in the chat just like watching the game with me. I can't
Oh,
watch it by myself. I just can't.
right.
It's like it's so slow. The only reason I do it is for the watch hours. That's the only reason I do it.
Right.
Like you 3 or 4 hours a game, dude, you can get at least like 15 to 20 watch hours right from there. And believe me, if baseball was a lot
Okay.
quicker, I'll watch it so much more.
No, and that's what I mean. Like it you know, I see Richie's comment. Baseball hasn't changed, adapt with the times. That's the problem. No, I don't need to adapt with the times. I'm a grown ass man. I have a lot of shit to do, and 4 hours of my day watching fucking baseball is not one of them. You know, if a game would take
Oh,
2
God.
hours, and if you would add a pitching clock to where these guys can't just stand around and fucking take their time and scratch their ass and wind their watch while they pitch a ball, you know, and the games actually went quicker, I'd watch more. You know, like, but they go on forever. Like, there's so much shit I got to take care of in my day. I can't stop and watch a baseball game. You know, sure, maybe baseball in itself hasn't changed, but the way I view it and how important it is for me to watch it has changed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah, when I was in I think it was high school or middle school, I actually skipped school to watch the Phillies opener. That was how big of a Phillies fan I was. But now I'm just like, I get
Oh, my bad, Richie. I must have read that wrong. I think Slay took it the way I took it too, because I was like, wait, what? No, you're good, man. I was just trying to explain it. Like, baseball hasn't changed. The
We'll be
rules
here
of
in a bit.
baseball haven't changed. You know?
Yeah.
Everything's the same. It's just, it's kind of like basketball for me as well. Back in the day when I was a kid, man, I loved watching basketball. But as I got older, it got more boring to me. Like, dude, you throw me on a court though, 5-on-5. I love playing the sport. Same with baseball. Hell, I still play softball today, and I'm 35. I love playing ball in general, but watching it, sometimes, man, that shit can get really fucking boring. That's why I don't watch hockey anymore, because unless there's a fight, it's kind of boring sometimes to me. Like,
Because of
Yep.
it's the boredom part, I guess, where football is not boring. You know, you got people always hitting each other. You got big plays happening at every moment, at every time. In baseball, you can go half an hour without seeing something interesting.
Got AK heated. I went a Coke.
Oh my God, Richie.
I want a Coke.
No, I was not heated, man. If I came off angry, I wasn't angry.
Oh no,
Like-
that's not.
Trust me, I'm not angry. Ask anyone. That's not me angry at all.
No,
Uh,
this
I'm just-
actually brings me a good. You guys want Coke or Pepsi? I'm a Coke.
Oh my God, I don't know.
I'll take Coke. I haven't had Pepsi in years. I've had Pepsi since probably high school.
God, this is gonna be it.
Not a lot of people drink Pepsi anymore. Unless
Not a lot, but
Dude, I don't give a shit about either or, because Mountain Dew rules it all.
so
for me, it's
I
orange
mean,
soda. For me,
listen.
it's orange soda or lemon.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, bro. If you do a tally around the world and you ask people Mountain Dew, Coke, or Pepsi, you're gonna get 10 times more Mountain Dew than anything ever. I promise you. Like, Mountain Dew rules all.
Yeah, for me, it's orange soda or root beer. Yep. Now, did you guys ever watch the show Keenan and Kel?
Richie, I'm up in the top right corner. What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, AK, you know that show, Keenan and Kel?
Yeah.
That's the reason I got into orange soda.
oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's the reason why I got into orange soda.
Man, I won't lie, man. Back in the day, there was 2 drinks I drank before Mountain Dew. And most of you young kids ain't going to know this, but you older generation will. Mellow Yellow
Yep.
and Surge. You guys
Really?
remember Surge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to drink those 2, and then they banned Mellow Yellow because they said it was too addicting to kids, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
It is. It
Like,
is.
that is the dumbest shit ever. Oh, it's too addicting to kids. Well, what isn't addicting to kids? Hello. And then they brought out Surge. They're like, well, Surge is even worse than Mellow Yellow, so they yanked that shit. So I was like, fuck it, Mountain Dew stays around. We'll just go with that one. And that's where I've
What
been.
about Sprite?
I can do Sprite from time to time, yeah.
I don't know if I could. My cousin loves Sprite.
Dude, I used to love ginger ale too.
Ginger ale, yeah.
Yeah, I
That
used to
was mine.
suck that shit up my nose in a straw and make my shit go all crazy in my eyes.
Oh,
You ever do that?
Oh my god.
That shit used to burn going down.
I don't know if I would do that.
Come on, man. If you're a kid, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You
I know what you're talking about. I did it with milk.
Yeah, exactly. But dude, I had a genius idea one day to shoot ginger ale up my nose, and boy, did I regret that. Oh my god,
I
that
can
shit,
picture that now.
dude! I started fucking geeking, man. I looked like a fucking meth head, fucking like you know, because oh my god, it burnt so bad. Oh, I recommend no one do it because it hurt. It really did.
Yeah. Don't do that, kids.
Yeah.
Yo, look who's in the building.
Lindy Endzone.
Oh god, I just heard my ginger ale story. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Yo, what's good? Congrats on your man. Congrats.
Hey, first time in 10 years, Lindy. How you feeling?
Yo, we couldn't make. You can't talk. We haven't been to the Easter Conference Finals since 01. BOC, stop talking. You haven't seen the Sixers be in the Easter Conference Finals yet.
That's true.
All
I
right.
haven't seen the Sixers in an Easter Conference Finals since the year I was born, back in 06.
And that's exactly why I did not follow through with the bet me and Mitch made. Because why would I go to a losing team when I'm already on a losing team?
Oh my god.
So you're not a Sixers fan.
Hell no. Why would I jump from the losing team to losing team? That makes no sense. I'll just stick with what I got.
So Lindy, what was going through your mind? Like, I didn't think that blowout would happen.
I didn't want to say I don't want to say that I called it to that proportion, but I had a feeling that the Suns were not careful with what they wished for with mocking Luka of all people in the first place, and now it's lesson learned to not toy with this man because you're going to be in for a long game if you do. I mean, you know, since what 2007 with the way LeBron James did it in a finals, I think, or in the playoffs, to where he led both teams in points, rebounds, assists, like almost across the board. Luka did that, just not with blocks. And
Right.
you know, I mean, it was unbelievable the way he played. But it's just more of a testament to me with what happened at the start of the offseason and hearing that Jason Kidd is not going to be that guy. And the last time he was a head coach, the Bucks were trash, and he only got as far with the Nets because of the personnel that he had. He's not a very good coach, and his past is going to taint him. And Luka was fat. He came in out of shape again. The Porzingis trade was terrible. The Mavs are a joke. Where are we now?
Hey,
Where are
kinda like
we now?
I want to point
That's all
something
I
out
know.
too. I definitely do, Kier. Big Play Slay, if you're still in here, man, you talked mad shit, a couple months back about them Lakers and how you were going to make it to the playoffs and how Lindy and how Jordy's teams were just, overrated and now they might actually go in to play each other for it all. And yeah, what do you got to say to that, sir? Because it really backfired, didn't it?
Everything he
Yeah,
says
yeah.
backfires.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
How many times did he put the Celtics down this year? How many freaking times? And look at these. Look at it. Jordy has the ultimate get back now on Slay. Like the
No, Jordy has to win the whole thing. He has to win the whole thing.
you think? I mean, it's just a win him making it to where he's at.
To me, if
Oh my
if the
God.
Celtics win the whole thing, it's basically over. If the Celtics beat the Heat, and then either Golden State or Dallas. They have to win the whole thing, in my opinion. But a win further out, Jordy's got the upper hand. Hell, he's got the upper hand over me right now.
I think it's just funny on how both teams turned around at the same point in time, where you watched where the Celtics were at the beginning of the year, you watched where the Mavericks were at the beginning of the year. These were two teams that were both under 500, trying to figure out their direction with new head coaches. Now, Ime Udoka for Boston still had the same defensive philosophies, but it's just a different voice in the locker room and trying to get the players to connect to somebody different. Whereas with Jason Kidd, the Mavericks needed a different voice in that locker room. Not so much that, Rick Carlisle wasn't a good coach. He was just falling out of touch with the wrong people, especially your superstar who you gave a max contract to, that you want to be the face of the franchise. And Jason Kidd was that guy, especially coming from a championship pedigree in that same building with the 2011 team, with Dirk Nowitzki and everybody else that was involved. He knew in that building what it took to win a title, and he was one of those guys that had a strong enough voice to challenge a guy like Luka and tell him that if you want the same success as your idol does, that your idol did for this franchise and that I had, you're going to have to take a step back a little bit. You're going to have to show a little bit more dedication. Stop coming into the season out of shape, because I guarantee you, if Luka did not come into the season out of shape, he would have at least been top 3 in MVP, or he could have been the MVP. That's how darn confident I am in Luka's evolution of a player. If he came into this season in shape, he was for sure an MVP candidate, if not the MVP of the entire league for how he played. I watched Jokic, I watched Embiid, I watched Giannis, but there's something different about Luka Doncic when you compare him to how the bigs played for their respective teams. Let's note now, Luka's doing this without a single all-star caliber player on his roster. Let that sink in. The last one that was on his team got traded at the deadline. And now the Mavs were joked about that Dinwiddie and Bertans were not those guys to help Luka get it done. And look what's happening in front of your eyes. So, I mean, that's all I know. It's just a testament to the evolution of a head coach that Jason Kidd was able to provide for that basketball team. And it's Luka reshaping his dedication and his body to taking this as seriously as he possibly can, to prove all the doubters wrong, and saying that he can't get out of the first round and, the Jazz weren't as good of a team as the Clippers. I don't care about that. That's the past, But they also managed to take out the best regular season team in the NBA, who was 8 games clear of the Memphis Grizzlies, who got dispatched by Golden State, and who were 11 games better than the same Miami Heat team that's facing the Boston Celtics. The Mavericks did that in 7 games in a blowout fashion. So I think Dallas this year was one of the most disrespected teams, not just in the Western Conference, but in the NBA, and they proved a lot of people wrong.
Now, I agree with everything you just said. Like, I love Dallas. I've been loving them for so long now. Would you compare, is this team the same thing as the Mavericks team that won the whole thing with Dirk, you think? Is this like the same exact team?
Ooh, there's a lot of similarities, I'll give you that. But the difference is that there's not as much of a there's not much of a veteran impact on this team as there was in the 2011 squad, because there was a lot of those players on that 2011 team had plenty of playoff experience, and that's not to say that this team doesn't, but there's a lot of younger players in this squad that are finding their way into having that feeling or knowing what it's like to get to the biggest games of their NBA careers, and to do this with a 23-year-old superstar as your leader just speaks absolute volumes as to how good Luka is in this league. And you know, I hate
a monster,
to be-
bro.
I hate to be biased here, but I'm sorry. I mean, he's my number one right now that's left in this playoffs. I think he's the best player in the playoffs that's left.
Better than Curry?
Yes,
Okay.
Luka does more. He
That's a
does
bit of a
more.
hot take
He
right
does
there,
do
but
more.
I mean, you can say that both Luka and Steph are somewhat the same defensive liabilities, but Luka has picked it up to where there was multiple games in this Suns series where he had at least 3 or more steals,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing it without without exploiting himself defensively, because he's using everybody else to blanket his weaknesses, and you can say the same thing for Steph, but I think Luka is the best player left in the playoffs right now.
See, hearing you talk like that, man, that just gives me so much hope for next season. Because, man, I'm telling you, if my team was healthy, damn, it would have been. Bro, I'm telling you, Bucks would have not moved on. If we had everyone, nah. You know what I'm talking about. Like, we had,
y'all had everybody healthy.
what are you talking about, man? We literally, Lonzo Ball was out. Like, that was our 3 guy, you know? Like, that very first game we played them, they were shooting
They were shooting terrible.
They were shooting 38%. We were shooting 30. All we had to do was shoot 40% and we win that game. And that's where Ball would have came in. You know, like there's so many injuries that we had this year, and it's like if we didn't have it, oh my God, it'd be so different right now.
That team, that Bulls team, was projected to actually come out of the East in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
They were projected to come out of the East.
And
They
dude,
were-
we still gave it a hell of a run with all the injuries we had.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, bro,
I
if
mean, you
Ball,
guys have the weapons.
if
y'all have the
Ball was
weapons to
healthy,
do
we'd be
something.
talking a whole different story right now. Whole different story.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for the Sixers, basically what happened to us, when Embiid got injured, our hopes were done. Like, obviously.
He was
our
never
hopes
the
were-
same.
It was never the
Never
same.
the same Joel
The
Embiid.
only reason for us to succeed is Embiid. If we don't have Embiid on the floor, we're a G League. We're a lottery team. We would have been in the draft lottery tomorrow, which I am covering tomorrow. I am doing a draft lottery. So it's like, yeah, Embiid is our whole freaking team. Like,
We need to surround that man, and we need to upgrade this damn bench.
oh my God. don't-
Lindy, I know that face, bro. Thank God it ain't my fucking problem.
That's just crazy to hear to me when, after the Sixers traded for Harden, that was the turning point, that was going to take the Sixers over the top, and at that point it was championship or bust, and I remember multiple conversations saying that, bias aside, that Sixers fans are taking Tyrese Maxey over Jalen Brunson, and the Sixers have better defensive players, and the Sixers are an all-around better team than Dallas, especially when the Mavs didn't have as good of a record early in the season. And well, who's left standing after it all? I get it, the Sixers played the Heat, but the Mavs had to face the better team in the semis. That's
No,
That makes
all I
sense.
know.
And I love where you went with that, because I asked that ultimate question to some Sixer fans and content creators who never did answer me. But I said, listen, when you make a move like this for Harden, you're making a big statement. It's a huge statement. You're going for it all right now. If that does not happen, ultimately, in everyone's opinion, that's a fail. What do you do? do you keep him or and extend him, or do you just let it walk at that point? Because you would think with the talent that you guys had, you could have got it done, and then you didn't. So to you guys, I hear your disappointment every day on Twitter. It's a fail. So what do you do now?
For us, yo, what's up, Sean? How's it going, man? Thank you for coming in.
Oh, yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
it. Yo, AK, he's a Bulls fan.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's good? What's good?
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Notion, I want that same energy when Dallas beats Golden State in 7 games. I want that same energy.
he can't
I'll
talk.
let-
He just got swept.
All I heard was
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
1v4.
They can't talk. They got swept by Milwaukee.
But
That's
how did
all I
so wait?
heard.
This man went to laundry detergent that fast? Because y'all were praising this man when you got him, and that was just a couple months ago. So this man is laundry detergent that quick? Really?
He was bad. Like, he was bad. Like, the significant drop off. The closeout game in the second half, he only shot 2 attempts. Only 2.
Harden.
He
Yeah, he
put
only
Ben Simmons on
He only
y'all.
took 2 shot attempts in the second half. 7 in the first half, I think. Right?
Yeah.
He was 4 for 7 in the first half and only took 2 shot attempts in the second half. Like that is
Terrible.
terrible.
He went
I
to the
couldn't
strip
believe-
club afterwards.
I couldn't believe how much salt on the wound Jimmy
Overall,
Butler
I'm 4 for
poured
9.
on. I just couldn't believe it. That much salt on the wound Jimmy Butler put on after him beating Philly and saying Tobias Harris over me. that was just
That's actually
that was
not
just
true.
embarrassing. I'm
That's
sorry.
not true. We took
Really?
We took Ben Simmons over him. Brett Brown wanted Ben Simmons
Okay.
over Jimmy Butler. We had to sign Tobias because Jimmy Butler was gone. So we had to give him that money. We had to. We couldn't afford losing both at that time. And then
I
we
remember
had to
no shit. I remember.
Go to
Yeah, I mean, all I gotta
Jimmy,
say is y'all are
Paul.
gonna keep fucking around and lose Embiid. That's what you're
Oh my
gonna.
God, yeah. I
That's
really
what you're
feel
gonna
like if we don't win next year,
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah. Because, dude,
Yeah,
he's not
he's
going to
gone.
waste his youth sitting there waiting for you guys to do something. He's not going to do that. He'll be
Oh,
like, I'll just go find my own damn team and win it. Hell, send him my way. I'll take him. We'll win it right now.
No, honestly, I think he'll go to Miami.
Don't
If
say
that
that.
were to happen, I think he'll go to
Don't
Miami.
say
because-
that.
No, I'm serious
No.
because of Jimmy Butler. That's the only reason. And Jimmy Butler said that he still wants to be teammates
Lindy's
with
like, I'll
Embiid.
take his ass.
Of course he'll take him.
You really
His center
think
is Tristan-
It would be a
his center is
gigantic
Tristan
trade,
Thompson.
though.
I've said this before, and I'll continue to say it. Luka and Embiid would be the most dominant duo in the NBA if that were to happen. You can have Giannis, you can have Jokic, you can
Yeah,
have
well,
whoever. And I get the injury concerns with Joel, but if you have somebody that's just as much of a offensive threat and an offensive focal point, especially with how Luka is able to distribute the basketball at a higher level at this point in time than James Harden, being that Harden is on the latter half of his career right now. He's on the outside of his prime, and that's sad to say at 32 years old because he can still contribute. I mean, we're still saying that Kevin Durant's in his prime and he's 31. These two are around the same age, but with the way Harden has been playing for Philly, you're looking at him on the wrong side of 32 instead of the right side of 32. But that's just all in how he takes care of himself. He doesn't take care of himself to the level of Kevin, where all Kevin wants to do is play basketball. But yeah, no, like I said, I think Luka and Embiid would still be the most dominant duo of in all of basketball. But
No, man. Let's just make it DeRozan, Ball, and Embiid, man, and we'll just call it quits.
That's 3. I'm talking 2 here.
I know, but that's 6 in a row again, right there. Let's go, make it happen.
But
No,
Mitch, in all honesty, do you really think Daryl Morey is going to trade Embiid to another Eastern Conference team?
No.
He's going to want to put him. He's going to want to send him to the West.
Yeah, obviously, yes.
Unless Embiid Embiid has the same what is it called, like it is in the NFL, where the player
Trade
has the
clause?
rights to be. Yes, if Embiid has that kind of a clause in his contract, then well, really the Sixers might have no choice in where he goes. But at the end of it, you have to imagine that Daryl Morey is not going to want to trade Embiid to another Eastern Conference team. He's going to want to send him out west. So
Lindy, why you pissing on my parade, bro?
I'm being realistic here.
I know,
I'm being
but let me at least fantasize shit.
Truth
Yeah.
hurts. But I don't think it would be truth. I don't think it would be truth anyway. 'Cause
It
that would
wouldn't,
just
but
be
you got to admit though that would be
that would be
trio.
that would be the
disgusting.
worst. That would be the worst implosion of the Sixers as a franchise. That like almost in franchise history, that would be such a terrible implosion on their part to where they completely kill the process. So I don't know, but Harden is not, or Embiid is not helping them out or giving them any more favors with the consistency in his injuries, especially to what he's been sustaining. He's not helping him. He's not helping himself, arguably, with getting hurt the way he is, especially as a center, because they don't necessarily have the longevity as a two guard. So.
Wait. Morey's on the hot seat. If the Sixers lose again the second round, bearing an injury, he's out of Philly. I don't think so. I'm being straight up. I think Ellen Brand will be gone before Morey.
Oh man, I wish Sean didn't leave. I was just about to ask him a question, dude. Come back if you can.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was just yeah. He had to go to bed.
What?
Yeah. He just.
Oh no, man, shit.
He doesn't really talk. He doesn't really talk.
I don't ever really get to talk to other Chicago Bull fans, man. I was going to ask him his opinion on how he thought the year went. But
Yeah, well, I'll get another Bulls fan for you.
they're all sleeping right now.
I was thinking account on the internet.
Yeah, I know a lot of Bulls fans. But yeah, I think Ellen Brand will be gone before Morey. Like
He definitely has to. Like, why is Ellen Brand still here right now?
because they gave him all this money. That's why
It's
That's why Doc
stupid.
Rivers is not getting fired, because they gave him all this money right before he was about to retire. He was about to retire, and he was just like, you know what? I'm coming back. They're giving me this much money, dude. I'm gonna look up his net worth right now. You ready for this?
Like, what's his?
And by the
what's
way,
his
Lindy, I got your
contract?
notification for your video.
Like, dog, what is his contract?
What?
for?
You uploaded a video?
It said
Oh,
going
yeah.
back to the.
Yeah, I just finished one. I was in the middle of trying to upload two of them, but I thought I'd stop in for the the congratulatory for 1700, because I remember you've been at 1500 for the longest time and trying to bump it up ever since I've been on here with my channel. So
Yeah.
it's good to see that you're growing again after how many years of being on the platform.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And by the way, Doc Rivers' net worth is $600 million, so he does not need that money.
That's
Just
stupid.
retire, please. There's actually people out there that say that Doc Rivers is a good coach, and whoever we get, if we do fire him, it's going to be worse. And they do have a point, like Mike D'Antoni. If we were to get him, but that's not going to happen, he's going to go to the Hornets.
Listen, I
So-
mean, Doc Rivers is good, man. The only reason you guys say he's bad is because he isn't winning. Let's
No.
be honest. If
Why
this man
not?
was winning, you guys. I know, but if you guys were winning, you wouldn't be saying that.
Well, obviously, yes.
That's
Obviously,
the
but
point.
we've been saying
But
this all
I
year.
mean, you guys are making the playoffs, so you're just not making that progression you need to get over the hump. But I'm not going to sit here and say he's a bad coach for that. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you 1,000%. That's basically how Philly fans are.
The problem is his playoff pedigree speaks for itself, and when you carry that kind of baggage, you're kind of kind of making the predictions already based on what he has done in the past. So it's almost like the same old song and dance.
We're
And
not
I
getting
can imagine how many Nets and Rockets fans were warning the Sixers when they traded for Harden that they're saying they're probably telling you guys don't say that I told you so, or don't say I didn't warn you about Harden collapsing when you need him most. And well, unfortunately, look what happened.
It's just my point is in the NBA, it's hard to win. And just like in football, it's hard to win in any sport, especially any major league sport. That's MLB, NBA, all of it. And the fact is, though, this man gets you guys into the playoffs consecutively. That's what he does. And to do that over and over again, you don't suck. Because you can't suck and do that. You know what I'm saying? So to a point, he sucks when it comes to getting over the hump to being a championship team. He doesn't somehow have that quality or that drive to push his team a little further. But when it comes to keeping you guys relevant, keeping you guys in conversation and in a competitive state, he does that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just sit there and say this guy isn't. He sucks. We'll just put it that way. I can't say that.
Yeah. AK Doc Rivers wants to be the show instead of the coaching. Yeah, he goes back on the media. Like he's an arrogant. He doesn't take any accountability. And that's the number one thing I hate is accountability. We had to go through it with Ben Simmons. Now we're going to go through it with him. Like, that's the one thing I hate. Playoffs or not, how far we get, how far we do not get, it's accountability for me. Brett Brown could have gone at Sixers to the set. Yeah.
He did get them to the second round in 2019 against the Raptors.
We would have made it further if it wasn't for a Kawhi triple doink. Which he did.
Well, then we would have had to go to overtime, and then we wouldn't have known what would happen there.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's always excuses. It's either
But
this,
one more thing. We should have never
You know what I'm
gotten
saying? Like it's all, dude.
That
Just
was him.
sometimes shit happens, man.
Yeah. I mean, come on, AK. What are the odds that a triple doink? Oh, look
Dude,
who's here.
that fate was written, man.
Go Dante!
What's good?
Listen, that just happens, and unfortunately, that is the rarest occasion and rarest unfortunate event. But it happened. I can't explain
happened, yeah.
triple doink. It just like the double doink whenever the Bears played us in the playoffs. What's the odds of a double doink? But they did it. Like it just fucking happened.
Of a triple doink than a double doink.
What are the chances? Cody Parkey being trash.
Look.
I'll
What
tell
up,
you
Dante? Aren't you streaming?
Hey,
I
but
I was. Go ahead, AK. My bad.
no, I got to get going, man. I got my live here in like 15 minutes, so appreciate
Tell
you,
Eric I
man.
said what up.
Congratulations, brother. Seriously.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
See you, Lindy. See you, Dante. See you,
All right,
BLS.
AK.
Take care, AK.
Yeah, I was streaming, but Astros got into a rain delay. They got into an actually long rain delay again on the second of this road trip. So yeah, I was.
Wow.
So I didn't want to wait. I didn't kind of want to wait. So I had just ended the stream because I know the rain delay will take long. There was some heavy rain in Boston, so I just ended it to see what's
You
going
just
to
don't
happen.
know when that's going to stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to wait up there. So yeah.
No.
Yeah, before I head out as well, not to before I head out, excited for Wednesday. Coach is going to be on Touchdown Talk for his first appearance on there.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Dante!
Hey man,
They
for
are.
real talk. As a fan, as a big supporter of you, as a fan of you, Lindy, like I'm really liking what Coach Kidd is doing over there with
Yeah.
the Dallas Mavericks, man. I want to congratulate you like I did yesterday. I have a lot of respect for Dallas, and they on my division, so I gotta root for you and let everybody know that they not gonna be pushovers against the Golden State Warriors at all. They came back from behind. I did a game earlier this year when they came from behind behind 20 points on when Golden State was blowing them out actually in the third quarter, and they came back and pretty much almost shut him out in the fourth quarter and won. Those are some great group of guys you got, man. 3-and-D guys. Josh Powell. It's physical, small, but he's physical. And Massey Cleveland and Dallas Bertans, and Dinwiddie make a great difference. That's a team that I think that fits perfectly around Luka right there. And Porzingis, that was the right move, man. That was definitely the right move that y'all made right there. He was definitely a problem with that team.
Addition by subtraction. And he was the only other all-star on that roster, if you still wanted to call him that at that point, and just to watch what Luka's doing without a single all-star caliber player on his roster. But you still have to give them credit, because for them being the role players that they are, for what they are contributing, it's addition by subtraction at that point, because like you said, it's a better fit around Luka. It's better for what Luka does as the facilitator of that team. And one thing that he had a problem with, and I talked about this in a video with Jordy that I'm in the middle of uploading that's going to appear on the channel. But when he and I talked about the Celtics, I said this, and I talked about that when I watched this team pre Porzingis. The problem that I had with KP, even though I kept giving him chance after chance, the problem with him is that he wasn't necessarily another alpha for when Luka needed him when he was not on the floor. That was the biggest problem for the Mavs, is that outside of Jalen Brunson, outside of Hardaway Jr. when he was healthy, maybe outside of Kleber for his 3-point shooting, nobody else on that Mavericks team had the alpha kind of mentality that Luka did. So when you insert a Spencer Dinwiddie to take some of the heat off of Luka, because he's a guy that's not afraid to drive to the basket. So his mentality bounces off of Jalen Brunson's, and then you have a unison of guys that aren't afraid to drive the basketball. They're making the correct plays. Jalen Brunson and Luka's absence against the Utah Jazz, dropping almost a 50 burger on Utah, and I mean it was just unbelievable. But I'll tell you what, a lot of this is accredited to Jason Kidd as a head coach.
Kidd.
In the beginning of the offseason, everyone was criticizing the Mavs for giving this man another chance because of the unsuccessful stints that he had with the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets. But they forgot the idea of he was a part of that championship pedigree back in 2011 with Dirk and Jason Terry and Sean Marion and all those veterans that filled their roles correctly and proficiently. He was the one that changed the voice. That was a different voice, and he changed the tone of that locker room. And he said, I'll tell y'all what, we need to add a bit of a defensive mentality to this basketball team, much like the Celtics did. And that's what Jordy and I talked about. Because if you look at it at that point in January, the Celtics and Mavericks were at the same point in their conferences. They were both a below 500 team. They were trying to figure each other out. Luka came in out of shape again. BPS over here was busting my ass about it that at the beginning of the season, and he was supposed to be an MVP candidate, which he still finished top 5. And may I add to you, the top 5, 4 of them are eliminated from the playoffs, and who is still standing? So, I mean, you couldn't have pictured a better turnaround with this Mavericks team, but a lot of it was because of Jason Kidd swallowing his pride and really taking this head coaching position seriously and not wasting an opportunity of being able to coach a superstar like Luka Doncic. So a lot of this is credit to Jason Kidd, but it's Luka for getting back into shape and playing like the MVP that he is.
And that not only Jason Kidd kind of got this team to the Western Conference Finals, you got to forget that how when he was in Milwaukee, he also kind of mentored Giannis a little bit and did
Yep.
take them to the playoffs. And then even though he had a hard time with the Brooklyn Nets, this guy still is a great coach. He did win I think he did win a championship with the Lakers with as an assistant,
Yes.
I believe, in
Yep.
LA. So he's a big part. He's a part of that. I mean, he wasn't a head coach, but he's an assistant coach.
That
He
was
a
the
part of
bubble
it.
championship.
Yeah, but again, this man is a great coach, one of the all-time great point guards, and this team fits perfectly around Luka. Again, they got nothing but 3-and-D guys. Again, Finney Smith pressuring the ball. You got guys like Reggie Bullock who can knock it down a shot and play some defense. They're a small lineup, but again, they physical. I like the way they didn't back down. I like how physical they got. Then you got guards that can handle the ball like a Jalen Brunson and like Dinwiddie who can also not handle it but put the ball in the basket too. So that fits well within Luka too, man. I'm happy for Dallas and Coach Kidd, especially for you, man. And then like again, they're part of my division too. So much time they kicked our ass this year, you know, I still gotta give them credit, man. They definitely deserve it. I really don't think Golden State is gonna push them around. I think Dallas is gonna coming out fighting, man. I really do think they're gonna come in out fighting. Golden
If
State.
the Warriors learned anything from the Sun series and Dallas playing Phoenix and taking out the best team in basketball in the regular season, do not mock this man. Whatever you do, don't disturb the beast. Don't do it because you're going to suffer at his hand just like Phoenix did.
Yep.
Bro, that
Don't
boy
do it.
Luka nice, bro.
Man, that dude more than nice.
That boy nice, bro. I swear.
Yo, what's good, Birdman? How's it going, man? Alrighty.
Hey, you should have seen me and Money Mitch. Go ahead, my bad, Birdman. Go ahead, my boy.
Oh, it's all good. Congrats. It's like I can't wait to see. When I see your grand man, I'm gonna have a big ass party because it seems like it's taking forever and forever, but it's all good. I do it for the fans and all that stuff, and I appreciate you, Mitch. Doing what you do. All the sports content, meeting with everybody. You're getting a good fan base going, so I appreciate that about you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I see you liking my TikToks over there. I see that.
Yeah, hey, I gotta do it. I gotta support, man, because we're a small army, but we got good numbers. We can fight with the best of them because believe me, they're gonna come at us with everything.
Is that why you keep on sending me cowboy stuff?
Yeah, we gotta go to war, man.
And yo, are you gonna have Cop Pizzle on your show again? Because he still won't respond to me.
I don't know. He maybe, but I mean he just says a lot of silly stuff, and I mean he's gonna say more silly stuff like, "Oh my Giants are gonna go to the Super Bowl again. We're gonna sweep the division. We're gonna beat the Cowboys, Eagles, easy." You know how that's his whole shebang right there. Nothing realistic yet.
I know.
What's
Oh,
good,
wait.
my boy? What up, Mitch? It's good, bro. Congrats.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I just realized you had to bet with Cop Pizzle, but no one won anything because it was 1-1.
Nah,
Right?
yeah, we didn't do the bet. Maybe we'll see. But I'll probably maybe do something with Sneaky G, Giants fans. He seems a little bit more my pace, but I mean we'll see. Maybe something will happen with Cop Pizzle, but I got bigger fish to fry. I'm trying to get them Cowboys. I'm after the Cowboys this year because we need some payback.
If you want to get boys for life, you go with that.
That's too easy, man. Very good actor and
Wow.
too much yelping and crying over there.
Yeah, he's supposed to pop on any minute.
Hey, I
He
can
just
tell
hit
you,
1K. He just hit 1K. 2
I
days.
seen that. Yeah, he hit 1K and he's about to hit. He's gonna be 100K in the hole because he's popping out a baby. I heard. So he's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
about $500,000 in debt right now.
a month. Yeah, baby's coming in a month. That's his Father's Day gift.
Nah, that's cool. I mean, Boys for Life is hanging in there, man. He's wishing with Dak and everything, and you know how it is.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like people just don't know him behind the scenes like I do. like AK does and all that. So it's just like once you get past the trolling and that kind of shit, he's a great guy. Like seriously.
Yeah, and
People-
then Lindy's. You know what? It was so funny. I was watching that Dallas game because I'm like,
Oh.
man,
Speaking
That's,
of who,
Lindy's. You know what? It was so funny. I was watching that Dallas game. 'cause
Yo, bro.
that-
Oh my god, this man.
Lindy's, there he is. There he is.
Yo,
What's up, boys?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
What up?
you know what, Money Mitch? What I was gonna say, I was gonna tell Lindy that the Money Mitch in the chat yesterday was shocked as hell when Dallas was kicking the Suns' ass the way they kicked him last night.
I'm on a net though. Hold on.
I mean, I swear, hey, Birdman, that was a
Luka had
beatdown.
as many points in the first half as the entire
Luka
Suns
had
team.
30, and the Suns had 29. That's unreal. The Suns had 20.
That was so sad.
That was sad.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Be careful what you wish for.
Hey man, I couldn't stop
A
laughing.
Luka
yesterday.
special.
Hey, that man had 29. That man had
Devin
30.
Booker deserved that.
He had outscored the team by himself in the first quarter. In his first half, 30-29. He had more points than the damn Suns.
35
boy.
points in 30 minutes.
no, he's something else, bro. That boy is something else, dog. Like he's not human. He's not human, bro. Bro, the things that he does, dog, that's it.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. You know what? I went for the Suns, but I'm glad they got their ass whooped because of one fan. That was some vlogs. I'm glad they got their ass punished like that. I'm glad they got punished the way they did.
I am happy that they lost because, bro, they destroyed us the last 2 years in the playoffs, bro. And I'm glad someone kicked their ass.
And it had to be my boy Lindy team too to do it. I'm glad they got punished.
When was LeBron trying to tell the Suns to stay humble when the Lakers were getting
That's what I tried to tell Flo. I told Allison Vlogs the same thing.
He tried to warn them.
I tried to warn him. When he told me, came in my chat the other night with me and my boy Jeremy from the network, we was doing the Warriors game, right? The Warriors was getting beat by 55 that night against the Memphis Grizzlies. He said the Suns would never get beat by 27. The other night, game 6, did they get beat by 27? They got beat by 27 in game 6.
Remember this? Suns in 4.
Suns in 4. That's what he said. He said they would never get beat by 27, Slade. They turned around. I did game 6. They beat the Dallas Mavericks beat them in 7. Beat them.
Yo, Lindy.
27. I screen recorded it, all that, and I told him, Iverson, did you just say y'all would never get beat by 27? Y'all got beat by 27. Ain't this 27 points? And then so he started getting personal with me and all that. So again, that what I seen, bro, I was happy the other night, bro. When I seen
the Mavs at one point in game 7 were up by 46.
Yep.
Talk about demoralizing.
You didn't have to do that. Come on, Lindy. You didn't have to do it like that, man. That was sad, man.
That was crazy, bro.
Don't tell me. Tell the Luka special. Devin Booker deserved that.
The Suns window is going to be closed. The Suns window is going to be officially closed. I'm telling you, that window for the close.
And CP3 had the nerve to say at the post-game conference that they'll be back again. On what planet?
I don't think they'll be back again.
Back in the basement where you belong. Get out of here.
I really don't think they'll be back.
They ain't gonna be the Suns. They're gonna be the Bulls, the Phoenix
Suns
or something.
I actually have a question for everybody. Should the Eagles or Cowboys go for Jesse Bates?
Well, where is this Jesse Bates talk coming from? Like,
it's because he didn't sign his franchise tag.
No, he's not playing up under the franchise tag. He came out and said he's not playing up under a franchise tag. He's not playing. He came out and said he's not playing.
Going for a second rounder?
Who?
They're gonna ask for a first rounder. I'm telling you, they're gonna ask for a first rounder. They're gonna ask for a first. They're not gonna give him. They're not gonna trade him for a second rounder. They're not gonna do that.
There's no way.
That dude is that too good.
There's no fucking way.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I love
25 too.
I don't know, bro. I want to trade for dude, but if
There you
it has
go.
to come with the first
Boys
next
for Life, you got one.
hell no, bro.
I got one. What?
Look at the
Oh.
chat.
I would love
Look
for
on the screen.
Oh, I would love for my Cowboys. I would love it for my Cowboys. Yeah. No, Jesse Bates ain't coming here.
Yeah, I figured that. If it happened.
Yeah.
Man, hey, did you guys listen to Bird Gang today? He almost has the Eagles going undefeated. I don't know who gave him Kool-Aid,
Now,
but someone needs to
Nah.
take
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
no,
Look,
no.
I got the
No,
Eagles.
he never
I got the
said
Eagles
nah.
11-6. I got the
Nah,
Eagles
let me
11-6.
clarify
I'm not
what
gonna
he
lie to
said.
you.
Because
That's a
I
little
thought
high,
he was
though.
crazy when he said it. He's
Who?
not
Who?
actually saying
Bird
he's
Gang,
not
dude.
actually saying they're going undefeated. He's just saying that
Yeah,
to like
No, he's like on the edge, man. You give him one more cup of Kool-Aid, he's gonna say undefeated.
Dude,
He's right
You
there.
go 17-0 until proven otherwise.
no,
I
no,
mean-
that's
Yeah,
what
he
he's
does- he
trying to
does
I
say.
do
can't
that.
stand fans like that.
No,
I
this
mean-
is what he's trying to say before
I-
y'all
Well, you
jump
got
on
well,
that,
you
man.
got people over here saying
Yeah.
Nakobe Dean, who's never stepped on an NFL field, is going to have a better career than Micah Parsons.
Who said that?
Have you not seen my video? Have you not seen
No,
my
no,
video?
no. Eagle fan said that though about
Yes.
Kobe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Who
pull it
said
up.
that?
I'll pull it up.
Pull it up.
I got you. Dante, can you look in the chat for me, please, since I'm on another screen right now?
You put comment up.
Yeah, put a comment up.
I got you. I'll do the comment section then.
Yeah, there you go. Yo, 770 views on it, bro.
I know,
Right
bro.
now?
And climbing, bro.
Or no? Boys for Life got 700.
Yeah.
Well, on this
Oh,
on,
nice.
yeah.
AJ, you're a Buccaneers fan.
Yeah,
Dude,
go
I
to the
couldn't-
bathroom.
Come on, AJ.
I couldn't.
Job.
The Buccaneers are going to get slapped by Dallas week 1. That's all I got to say.
I couldn't tell y'all why, but my
Oh, Lord Brunson?
Yo, take this off.
Yo,
LB,
I'm gonna take. Hold on. Let me
LB.
take it off.
that's Lord Brunson, man.
Yeah. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Go ahead.
Dang it.
Oh my
Wow.
god,
That's
bro.
a hot take right there.
That's
Maybe he's getting a Nakobe jersey signed, man. I'd say the same thing.
Nah, Dean is gonna be good, I think, but nah, that's crazy.
Well, everything has to work
I
out.
can't watch
man.
this again. I can't.
Yeah, everything got to work out, man. Like I wouldn't be focused on Nicole right now. I'm focused on the guys that are here right now in the second year. You can't put that much pressure on a rookie, dude, like that. Like I don't even think Cowboys were expecting that much from Micah. I mean,
No.
but if the man does it, he literally made that defense like all around better. Everybody wanted to play with the same freaking energy, dude. Like everybody stepped the game up.
I don't know. Respectfully, Birdman, I don't know about that. You don't take somebody in the top 10 to top 15 to keep the expectations low. I mean,
Yeah,
Dallas needed a linebacker like that when you got guys like Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch underperforming, so they needed a fresh start at that position. So I think they had high enough expectations for Micah to take over. So I don't know about that one.
yo,
I
bro,
think
and
Boyd
about-
can attest
I
to
don't
that.
know
And
about
Nakobe
that
Dean
big
is a
though.
top
Not,
two
not,
linebacker
not
in
like
the
not. You don't expect a Pro Bowl though. You don't expect that. I don't think they were expecting that guy.
In that defense, after what they put on last year, I wouldn't say it's a stretch, but I think it's a fair assessment. I mean, granted, I don't think, boys, you were expecting that kind of performance from Micah, but you weren't underestimating him either, especially with the lack of linebacker play that the Cowboys have had for the last couple of years.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting 11 sacks and everything that he did. But I was expecting and this is what I'm tired of the Cowboys doing is taking guys in the first round or the second round, and then they don't start. I wanted Micah Parsons to come in and start. That's what I want. I want guys coming in day one starters, and the Cowboys seem to draft guys who are in the first round or the second round, and they don't start. Like let's just take for instance LVE. The only reason why he ended up starting his rookie year was because Sean Lee got hurt. They had to throw him in. And then he excelled with what's his name, Smith. I mean, we normally like Tristan Hill. We took in the second round with some safeties out there that we needed. Still can't string together anything. You know what I mean? Like I was tired of the Cowboys drafting not to start these guys. And
I think it's a bigger testament to the skill set of Micah because the Cowboys in the beginning of the year had a hard time deploying him in the proper positions and to display him in the way that they did and in figuring out the type of player that he is, based on your defense, what he was able to do to switch from that linebacker to edge rusher role, it really elevated his game. So it's more of recognizing what he brings as a football player to that defense. And, credit to the Cowboys for doing that, especially with the amount of investment that they put in him as a first-round pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember one game that he wrecked, the Oakland Raiders game, Las Vegas Raiders game. He almost wrecked it until the last minute of the ball game when Dak missed that throw with number 85. He almost wrecked that game by himself on the defensive side of the ball, bro. That dude is a stud, bro. That dude is Michael Parsons is a stud.
Yeah.
There you go. Where you hiding? There you go. I should put the link in the chat.
Don't let him give it to Eagles champ so they can come in here.
I already have him blocked.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I have to say one thing right quick.
Go ahead.
Eagles champ, I'm sorry, bro. What makes you think CeeDee Lamb's not a weapon and defenses don't game plan for him? Like, bro, he's crazy. He is crazy.
It's funny because a couple years ago when we drafted him, he was up in arms at how we didn't trade up to go get him. And now, since y'all got A.J. Brown, he's like, nah, we don't need CeeDee Lamb. He ain't a weapon. He ain't
crazy, bro. He still forgets that CeeDee's a weapon. Yo, CeeDee's a dog, bro. He's gonna be a dog.
Where you hiding? You okay, man? You recovered?
Yeah, I'm recovered.
How you doing, man?
Yo, how you doing, Mishkovsky? First of all, congratulations for making it to 1,700. And second of all, boys for life. That sneak this? That was hilarious.
Wait, what this?
What?
He was like, don't let Eagles champ get the link. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm good, man.
Good, just chilling out and stuff like that, I'm not reading all this. Sorry, no.
Are you hiding my condolences to the Sixers?
Y'all
got it next year, bro.
Where you hiding? You know the rebound that Harden just looked at, and while Jimmy Butler got it, he went down the court. Even Jimmy Butler was surprised that he got it.
Y'all can make it next year, bro.
He didn't do that in Houston. He didn't do that in Houston.
Yeah, I'll be
right back. Better effort in Houston.
Wow. Yo, bro, Dante, they can make it next year, bro. They good.
No, don't say that.
Hey, Mitch just left his own show, guys. He left his own show.
Oh,
that means we're all in charge.
Rage quit.
I just remember being told by Sixers fans that the Sixers are going to make it further than Dallas because Dallas doesn't have enough around Luka and Porzingis is trash and y'all are just a disaster. And who got the last laugh on that one?
Dang, look at Lindy rubbing it in.
I'm sorry. I mean I've been hearing it. I've been hearing it all season long that Luka is good, but Embiid is better, and they just got James Harden, so it's championship or bust. And Tyrese Maxey is better than Jalen Brunson, and Thibault is a better defender than Finney Smith and Cleveland, whoever else you want to throw at them. We got the better defense, and yada yada yada. That's all I heard.
Lindy, Thibault can't even shoot. He can't even shoot the pass.
Oh, yeah. He can't. Every time he shoot a three, I be screaming out, "No!"
Mitch be saying that all the time. Diamond can't even shoot. Benny Smith can shoot. Actually, shoot the ball.
I come back to hear that.
Oh, my
Thibault at
God.
this point, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Matisse Thibault on this team now, he's literally unplayable. I don't give a damn on what anybody says. That kid's unplayable now.
But before I get any further carried away, before time just continues to fly by on me, I do have a stream to schedule for tomorrow. I got a little more extra work to do before I continue to have a good time in here. But nonetheless, good to see everybody on the panel. It's been a minute for some of y'all. It's been good to meet some of y'all. And once again, congrats to 1700, Mitch. And,
Thank you.
We'll be around still carrying the content creation, content creation for the Eagles under the OGs, because that's what we do. But have a good night, everybody, and I got some more work to do. But take care, everybody.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, Lenny.
See you, Lindy.
Yo, Boys for Life, I just went on my YouTube page, and your video's on my recommended.
Yeah, really?
2 Eagles fans ready to jump ship.
Shit.
I don't know
Yo.
who that is.
Yo, I gotta. I
That
don't
was
know.
you.
I gotta
It's
send
your
some,
video. That's the title of it.
Oh, 2 Eagle fans. I don't forget who I made that about.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Oh, he's
Yeah.
going back in time.
Well, just like your video from like 6 years ago popped up on my recommended.
Yeah.
It was like, it's all
It
about
happens.
love, guys. It's all
Yo,
about love.
Giants fans is mad at me because I got them winning 3 games. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
After saying Danny Jones is better than Jalen Hurts, I'm shocked.
Mm. Hey, big
no,
play
dude,
Slay.
I don't-
Why you look?
Hey, bringing that up. Oh my god, that shit is annoying.
Hey, big play
Yeah,
Slay.
we're
Why
all
you
gonna
look like-
remember that.
Why you look like you still look like you 10 years old? Big play Slay.
Well, why do you look like Sideshow Bob? We ain't talking.
Oh,
Ooh,
This is
a non-Oreo joke. That's very impressive.
That sideshow was white though.
hey, Slade's got
Very
Slade's
high
got
point,
good
guy.
jeans, man. He's got some good lotion. He's got that silky smooth lotion. He's smooth, man. Don't- He's got the fountain of youth over there, man.
no, man.
We're just getting old. We're just getting old.
Uh,
Or I'm
Hey,
just
I'm
getting
still
old.
27.
Oh, you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
You're
I'm
27. I thought you were 17 this whole time.
Yeah, dude, I get carded at movie theaters.
Double.
I still
That
get
was-
carded.
You get
That's a
carded.
thing still?
I get carded, yes, because I'm
Wow.
going to see a rated R movie. I'm like, bro, I hate it.
Were you
I
watching
mean,
that
it's a
50
compliment. I look
Shades
young,
again?
but it's just like, the hell?
They didn't want. They
Well, I
didn't
got
want
a
you to see
question.
that movie Jackass. They didn't want you to see that movie Jackass.
No, it was for the dude. It was for the first Hangover.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, of course.
What is your guys' record for the NFC East? Because I haven't even run that up.
For
And
each
you
team
got
or
a
just
Dallas
the
fan
Eagles
in
and
here.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
it's too early to tell.
Come on, man. You could do one at least.
12-5.
Uh,
You know
dang
what?
it.
Who am I?
I got
17-0 until proven otherwise.
I got
Burt
it.
Young actually said that?
Bert, yes.
No, he actually say that. He will. He
Great.
actually-
Cool
Great,
cat.
Mitch
told me.
Kowski.
He was
I
like,
don't think
"Dude,
he
17-0."
actually.
No, I don't think he actually mean it, but that's
No,
how
he
he
doesn't
say it,
mean
though.
that,
I don't
though,
think he
Mitch.
means like that.
Yo,
he know
Mitch,
they're gonna
you
lose.
actually
I
thought
think he know they're gonna lose.
that?
He know they're
Dude,
gonna lose games, bro. He know they're
He
gonna
be
lose.
playing, bro. He don't actually.
They're gonna
mean
get swept by the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Like I got the Eagles going 11-6. I don't believe they sweeping the Cowboys, and I don't believe they're gonna. I believe they're gonna split with the Cowboys and split with the Commanders.
Yeah,
I believe
nah,
they'll sweep the
I
Giants.
we're speaking
I
about.
think
I believe they'll lose against the Commanders. I really actually believe they'll lose.
I
to the
think we're
Commanders
gonna
one
sweep
time.
the Commanders and Giants, but we're not.
I think
we're
I
not
think-
sweeping Dallas.
I think
Well, we
the
swept
Commanders gonna
division
beat the
last
Eagles
year,
at home.
so until we
Hey,
don't
guys.
sweep the division.
Hey guys, I gotta jet out, man. But congrats again, and then I'm moving into my new pad. So once I get that settled in, I gotta do some collabs with you guys, man, because I haven't had time, and
All right.
that whole NFL draft took a bunch of my time. So, but anyways, guys, have a good night. I'll check you guys later.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
See you later, man.
See you, dude.
Later.
But, yeah, Boys for Life has us losing to the Lions.
Hey, you gotta put an upset in now.
All right, bro. Hold up.
Hey, I'm not mad at that.
Hold up.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I love upset, and I got an upset too. I got an upset too. I'm not mad at
he
that.
doesn't piss us off.
Hold up.
That's the
No,
difference.
don't even jump on that man for saying that, because the Lions is type competitive.
Thank
Don't
you.
even-
Thank you. I'm
don't
not mad at that,
even
Boys for
jump
Life.
on
I'm not
man
mad
for
at
saying
that.
Not
I
even
don't-
close.
I don't think we're gonna lose to them, but I'm
Yep.
not gonna act like they're not a competitive team. And
Yep.
I think they
Did y'all lose to them a couple years ago with Darren Sproles on the team?
That was like back in like Ford Field and like.
We still destroyed them last year though, and I understand they improved on their offense, but we're just a little bit better, and I think they're a competitive team.
And then they obviously got Mitch's boy Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, they're just not gonna beat us. I feel like it's gonna be a competitive game, to be honest. I think
I mean, it's obviously going to be a little bit more competitive than last year.
yeah, for sure.
Hudson's
But
gonna have like
I
4
don't
sacks.
think we're gonna lose to them though.
Nah.
4 sacks.
No, I don't think they're gonna lose to the Lions, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not
I
mad at
wouldn't
that.
be surprised
I
if
do
we
got an
lost.
upset. I do got
wouldn't
I
be
got an
surprised.
upset too.
Okay, so
I got an upset
get
too
this.
though.
If y'all lose to the Lions, I bet you half the fan base on here is just gonna throw away the season. Like, no, we're not doing nothing.
Hey, don't let them
Yeah,
lose to
you
the
know
Lions.
how.
Hey,
Hey,
bro,
this is
don't
facts
let them
though.
lose to- Hey, yup.
This is facts though. Some Eagles fans do this.
Hey, don't let them lose to the Lions. Watch Eagles shout.
But
Watch Lee
how-
Hines black.
He-
Let them
how
lose to the
far
Lions.
fan base-
I guarantee you let them lose to the Lions. I'm telling you.
you gotta
I'm telling you
understand
let them
something
lose
though.
to the Lions.
Half
I'm
our
telling you.
fan base, or most of it at least,
Let them lose
is
to the
unrealistic as hell, bro. Most of our fan base is unrealistic. Like they just say shit just to say it to piss the fan bases off. Like it's unrealistic sometimes.
But I'm not mad at that. I got an upset pick that I think it's just an upset. I don't see they may not lose to them, but it's an upset that I got the Eagles losing to.
I
It's an
wouldn't
upset.
be surprised though, bro.
Yeah, it's an I got them getting the upset. I got to pick one upset, so hey. But I
My
do got 'em
possible-
11-6.
My possible upset is us versus the Jags. I think the Jags might sneak away with one.
Imagine y'all lose to the Jags and the Lions. That'd be
Nah.
I got hey, Boys for Life got the Lions. He got the Jags. I got the Bears. I got
To
the
be
Bears
honest, bro,
in Chicago.
if it was an upset, like, and I don't think any of those teams really beat us, but if it was really an upset, it would probably be the Texans. If I was being honest, the Texans are a very competitive team, and I like the Lions offensively, but I don't think they're gonna match up with us offensively on their defense. And I understand they got Hutchinson, but that's one player, and
So
I
we
don't know
all-
if we're just gonna will.
So we
I
all
wouldn't
agree
be
it's somebody from the AFC South.
AFC, yep. Like I can see. Like I got. Like I'm glad one Trey Rob brought it up too. And Slay, they said the Eagles not gonna just walk over the Texans. Davis Mills is actually a good quarterback. They said everybody for the Eagles fan got them walking.
Let's
them
get it. Oh
my boy ECG, what's good, man?
Yes, sir. ECG.
What's up, guys?
What's
What's
up?
good? Yo, I haven't seen one of your videos on Twitter. What happened?
Hey, man, I don't start nothing. I just finish it. I don't need to keep regurgitating like idiocy, man.
What's up with a poker face, man?
What are you talking
Poker
about?
face? Who
Huh?
is that poker face?
What?
Looking all serious and
I
shit.
don't know.
I don't know.
Like, bro.
Hey, you about to bring up the schedule, Mitch?
Oh yeah, I just put it in a bag. Right, yeah, I got it. But that video you sent me, you did on Eagle Camp, I lost it.
That shit was funny, bro.
That's
I'm
my-
not gonna lie, that shit was funny.
The
That's my
Belinda
boy.
Heisman. The
That's my boy, though.
Heisman. Oh my
That's my boy,
God.
though.
It was N'Kobe Dean. Oh my
He said, who
God.
wanted to believe the Cotton?
Oh my god.
Trivia time.
That's my boy, though.
Hey man, that could be your boy. I would totally respect it, but the Lamar Jackson argument, bro.
Nah, it's not even that. It's the CeeDee Lamb one too. That one pissed me off yesterday, bro. Oh my god.
He said Kyler Murray is trash today. That's crazy.
Oh, yo, he said Colin Murray was trash.
Yeah, he said
He deleted the stream.
He said
He deleted
Kyler Murray
it.
was fucking trash. He said Kyler Murray was garbage. He said some people think he think Hurts is better than Kyler Murray because he said some people think Hurts is better than Kyler Murray already.
He said that Hurts was better than Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. No, he compared Hurts to Mahomes actually. So
Bro,
Uh-oh.
look at his face.
Oh, I thought that was him right there. Oh, that was him.
Hey,
It would be a
man,
huge
don't-
shocker if he came up in here.
Oh man,
don't-
I have him
bro, for him to
blocked.
get toasted. Oh, let me tell you the ultimate though. He hit me up in the DMs, right? Now I'm a man of my word. Let me just say 100%. Coach knows this. I'm a man of my word, bro. I said, bro, show me your high school diploma. I just need a picture of it, or just show me that at some point in time that you graduated high school. I said, I'll give you $100 if you could do it. He damn roller skated around that whole issue. I'm like, bro, I would have grabbed that joint so fast and took a picture of it. Like, what does he have to lose at the end of the day? I'm like, bro, education.
Oh, my
isn't an important
God.
thing. I'm like, brother, that would have been the easiest $100 he would have ever made. I said, show me your Cash App. You know what? I'll even do a test deposit of $1. So you know I'm not lying.
That is an
How about
indictment.
1 penny?
1 penny, whatever it was, bro. I'm a man of my word.
A
I would've
nickel,
sent him-
a dime, a quarter, thumb.
We get it.
nah, hey, ECG, bro. I'm going to Alabama, bro. Dante RB1. I gotta go to Alabama, bro.
bro.
As long as I'm healthy, I'm RB1, bro. As long as I'm
Coach is
healthy.
back, man, and,
Yep.
and
Thanks,
check it
bro.
out, man. We almost beat Alabama, so why
We
you gotta
almost
do
beat
that
him. We
to
lost
us?
by
That's cool.
3, bro. We lost him by 3
Don
points.
got me his HB3.
Yo, Dante, look what Burns said in the chat right there.
He said, he said Damien and Eagles Child must be related.
Yeah. East Coast, I'm glad you're here because I wanted to ask your opinion about the Eagles' schedule and what's your record for them.
All right, before I even say anything, man, I got to give the proper congratulations to you, man. 1,700, real talk, dude.
Appreciate it.
The one thing I can tell you guys, and this goes for everybody on the panel, I'm coming for that ass. So keep grinding. Keep grinding, because I'm
Wait.
coming.
Who you a
Nah,
fan
in all
of?
seriousness.
He in my
I'm a-
division.
Don't even
Oh,
say
yeah,
it.
I'm a
ECG.
Jaguars fan. I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to lose
Ew.
in this situation.
Shame on shit. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
Ew.
I ain't
Hey,
got nothing
at
to be
least
ashamed
at
of.
least he has the confidence to show and root for his team.
For real?
Yeah, straight
No,
up.
I'm
Straight
thinking
up.
like
We
Eagle champ.
sucked before.
There we
We
go.
come up. We can come up.
And Boys for Life, I got to give you congratulations too, man. On
Yeah,
on
man.
1,000
Congrats
as well.
too, man.
Hey,
Congrats.
Yeah,
That's a big goal, man.
congratulations.
Real talk, man. That's a big
if
goal.
we can all
Appreciate it.
treat this as friendly competition, we'll only grow and help each other out. So
Yeah,
this is
but you
just
know
an-
what's funny?
Yes, sir.
It's the way that Boys for Life did it. It's just it baffled me on how he did it.
bro? It don't matter. It don't matter.
I
People
know
are
it
gonna
doesn't.
hate regardless of
It's
whatever, however way that we decide to
And he's
take
sweating
this,
too. And he's sweating
Whatever-
too.
whatever way we decide to take our channels. People can hate on how we do it. People cannot hate on how we do it. It doesn't matter. You grow it your own way, bro. I mean, it is what it is. I respect everybody on the panel, but
Yep.
you know, at the end of the
Thank
day, if anybody here that's trying to grow their channel needs help, y'all already know ECG is always going to look crispy. So I help you guys out however I need to, straight up.
Yo, we should do a Jacksonville collab, bro. Me and you.
Yeah, I mean, on our channel, you know, we try not to be biased, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you
No,
need me
if you
just to
come on
represent,
mine. I don't care how
yeah,
biased you
oh
are.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that goes for anybody, man. We can
Yeah.
we can do it up. So let's get over to this Eagles schedule real quick.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys play the Lions. What? I guess the black is away. Yeah, the black
Yeah.
is away. If I'm looking at the key. Okay, so Lions, y'all gonna go ahead and get y'all a win on that one, straight up. Minnesota, I'm pretty high on them. I'm very high on Kirk Cousins more than a lot of other people. He just chokes in big games, but
Yeah, that's
not
it.
gonna-
That's just it. I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
I mean, if you look at it,
But
he's
he's
very
not.
for,
But he's not good in prime time.
that's just it. That's not in big games. He's not good in.
well, this is not gonna be a primetime game, so they ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. So
Yeah.
It is.
with that,
It's a Monday night game. It's definitely prime time.
Yep.
well, considering it's a Monday night game, but if they're up in the scoreboard, it's not gonna matter. The first 4 games of last season, you can honestly say that Kirk Cousins was the best quarterback starting out last year. Statistically, he was great. But I take Minnesota pulling this one out. I just think they have.
I agree.
I'm very high on Minnesota because I think they have
Yeah, I
one of
agree
the most of the complete teams, and that's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough game for you guys, but I think right out the gate it's gonna be good for those young players to go against a really well-rounded team. So
I
what
got
we
them beat Minnesota and Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. We got a 1-1 so far.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna
1-1.
come-
Yeah, you got 1-1.
All right, so then they go over to the Washington Commanders, man. I love my boy Terry McLaurin and everything that
Mhm.
he's a part of. Jahan Dotson, I think, was one of those good pickups for him
Yep.
because he's going to learn a lot from Terry McLaurin. It's going to be a weird two-headed beast. But unless they're starting Tyler Haneke in this game, which I don't think they're going to do, and for the record, Ron Rivera is one of the worst coaches in the NFL. Just go look at him. He's only had like 4 seasons out of like the 9 that he's coached that he had a successful over 500. It's amazing. Go look at it. But with that being said, I think y'all coming to Washington, y'all gonna completely destroy them.
This is a game I got them getting upset right here.
Yeah, me
in
too.
Washington. I got
Yeah,
them
me
losing.
too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got
But
them
let's check
losing
it
that
out
game.
though, because we get really deceived on the first 4 games of the season, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
when you really break it down, we start getting that. If a team goes 3-0, we start getting to that Super Bowl talk.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
team is
See, that's the
amazing.
problem. Yep.
Yeah, I
think-
hate that.
And I
Yep.
think this is where the Eagles can make a mistake
Mhm.
if they play this team wrong, because we
Yep.
literally have nothing to lose this year and everything to gain. But with that being said, when I look at the weapons that we put in place and things like that, I still don't think we're going to be able to compete as a secondary against Devontae Smith
Yeah.
and the rest of those wide
A.J.
receivers.
Brown.
We brought in AJ and
Yeah.
AJ Brown
Devon
too.
Smith.
And check it out. Here's the thing
Devon
that I don't
Williams.
think a lot of people are saying about AJ Brown playing in this game. He plays Jacksonville twice a year, and coach, you know that.
Yeah,
he already
yeah, yeah.
plays Jacksonville twice a year, so this is going to be a run-of-the-mill game for him again.
You know it's how to
Yeah.
play against them.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a tight game, though. I think it's going to come down to like the last quarter. I'll try to be at this game. It's going to be amazing to watch. So, but I think you guys take that one.
I got that. I got that as a win.
4-0.
So
I mean, 3-1. I got.
I got 3-1.
Yeah, I got 3-1 too.
3-1.
Yep. So we're 3-1 right now.
I just got to say this. Me and our East Coast, we have the same thing in common. We both think Trevor Lawrence is overrated. Thank you, God.
Hey,
severely, man.
Mitch, I thought the exact same thing.
You're
When
just
Trevor
talking
Lawrence went the first overall pick and how he played it
just
last
talking,
year,
dude.
Trevor Lawrence is
Yeah.
overrated.
No,
Da, 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 da,
The
da.
thing- No, I call him the Bo Callahan. If anyone watches draft day, you'll get it.
Yeah, I get it, man, but we'll
That-
see, man. We'll
That
see,
Cardinals
but I'm
game
not-
is going to be tricky.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that-
have us losing right
Yeah.
here. Cardinals.
So the Cardinals game. So here's another X factor that a lot of people are talking about. That you see Marquise Brown going to the
Yep.
Cardinals, but they played at
I
Oklahoma
already
together.
know who you're talking about. I already know.
They
Yep.
already had that
Right here, I
chemistry.
think.
Yep.
A lot
But
of
here's
people
the silver.
think-
But here's the silver lining in all of this. No DeAndre Hopkins.
No, that's not even that. It's the fact that AJ Green is probably going to go against Slay 1-on-1. So whoever is CB2 is most likely going to guard Brown, and you could rotate Brown from the 2 to the slot. So
here-
whoever attacks down the field is gonna have a matchup nightmare with Brown, and he's gonna slightly pick apart our defense. in my
I think
opinion.
James Conner is one of the most underrated running backs. in the
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
In the
Like,
middle
Yeah.
of the
I
field,
had him in
depending-
fantasy last year.
depending on how Jordan Davis is going to play and how much that the age has got Fletcher Cox, this could really determine a lot for the Cardinals. But I think there's one thing missing, and that there's a huge question mark around you guys. What are they going to do at safety?
Yep.
And who's going to be your slot wide receiver? I think Rondell Moore is going to have a hell of a game,
Mhm.
and he's going to tear it up in the middle of the field because you're going to have A.J. Brown and Marquise, trying to get down the field, and it's going to get locked up by Slay. I have this, believe it or not, I have this probably like a 28-27 game. I think it comes down to the wire, but I think the Cardinals take this one.
I
agree.
I wouldn't be surprised. I got the Eagles winning this game in a close game, though.
I got
I'm
3
gonna
and
be
2.
I got the
surprised.
Eagles in the close.
I got 4-1 right now. I got 4-1.
I got the Cardinals
Dang.
in this
got
one.
it. What is it?
We're gonna lose to the Cardinals.
1, 2, 3.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That
They
is-
can lose to the Cardinals. They
We're
definitely
3-2 right
Yeah,
now.
I won't be surprised either, but I think we somehow squeak them out.
Yeah, we're 3-2
Because
right now. My book.
Because historically, we're terrible on the West Coast.
And then, I mean, so here's the thing too. Here's kind of a bright spot, and what could be the overturn, I guess, in that game to determining if the Cardinals are going to lose. Depending on how Nakobe Dean plays, because he's a very good coverage linebacker, but he's not going to be able to account for the lack of safety play that you guys have on the Eagles. So with that being said, you also got to look into the fact that Zach Ertz is coming back, to the link. So, and that's
It's
a
in
little
Arizona.
problem as well.
It's in Arizona.
It's gonna be the battle of the middle of the field, because with Zach Ertz and Rondell Moore, I think they're gonna have pretty good days to get them.
Don't the Cardinals still have Hicks?
No, I think he's a free agent.
Yeah.
And they also lost Chandler Jones, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chandler Jones is not there either.
So they lost pieces to their defense, though, which is
Yeah.
kind of a concern.
But I
It's
mean,
the offense that's better, I think.
well, one of the best offensive lines in the league, they're not going to be able to do much anyways, even if Chandler Jones was there.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Well, I got
Cowboys.
a question. I got a question real quick. I know we're about to talk about the Cowboys, but why is Boys for Life sweating over there?
That's very high. man.
Little. What do you think they're gonna do with Simmons? Because they were tricky with him last year on how to use him.
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah.
So Isaiah Simmons, if you really look at the the dude is a grinder, man. But he's what. So and I'll always bag on the Panthers for not taking that kid and taking Derrick Brown. There's no reason why Isaiah Simmons shouldn't have been a Carolina Panther with Brian Burns and what's his name?
Reddick.
No, damn, I forget his name. The safety that they have.
Oh, Jeremy Chin.
Jeremy Chin.
Jeremy Chin.
That would have been amazing to watch them, because you literally could pull Isaiah Simmons to pull up and be a free safety too, and pull him back down to be a linebacker. He's one of the most versatile weapons, and I think the Cardinals are starting to use him. But I know, Boys for Life, you've been waiting for me to get to the damn Cowboys.
Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Before we go to the Cowboys, how do y'all think Budda Baker's going to do versus the Eagles?
That's right, they still got Budda Baker. Dang.
Solid, I guess.
Hey,
Budda-
I guess he'll do all right.
Budda Baker's going to be okay.
Yeah, I don't expect a big game.
He's
but
not going to have
solid.
like a breakout game, but he's going to get a ton of tackles.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Yo, hold on. I gotta take this off. Yo, boys, look what your buddy Lord Brunson just tweeted. Hold up.
Who the hell is Lord Brunson?
He's a Eagles content creator who said that
You know who
Nakobe
Lord
Dean
Brunson
will have a
is?
better career than Michael Parsons.
Oh yeah. That's the one that I subtweeted today. I didn't know who it was. I didn't look at his name. I try to ignore people that call themselves King and Lord and all that shit. It's whack.
So, is it outlandish to say Dean is capable of having a better career than
Yes.
Parsons? If they
Yes.
both,
You
if
don't even
they're
have to finish
both
the
as good
sentence,
as we all anticipate, the first 5 years won't even decide it.
Yes.
No, that's
I mean-
that's weird.
Why is he asking
It's not-
a question though? Like,
It's not an over-the-top statement. He's not proclaiming it or anything.
did you see the video? Yeah, he did proclaim it. Nice.
He did.
Oh, I didn't see the video.
I'll put it up.
We listened to it. Weren't you in the stream when we were listening to it?
No.
No, I don't follow Lord Brunson.
Yo, it's at 825 views now, bro.
What, mine?
Yes.
Oh.
What the hell? You just had a picture of him.
Bro.
It's like not freaking fair.
Yeah, no, like go to my page where you're hiding, and it's like
I got it. I got it.
All right, I'm gonna have to look at it later.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
I got it.
Am I about
Yeah,
to
put
lose
that
my
full
mind
screen. Put
watching
that
this?
full screen.
Full screen?
Full screen, yeah. There you go. All right, let's go.
Nakobe Dean will have a better NFL career than Michael Parsons. There it go right there. Let's talk. If we're going to talk, let's talk. Nakobe Dean will have a better NFL career than Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons is a one-trick pony. If Michael Parsons can't blitz,
What?
Sam sure can't cover.
Wait. Pause this nonsense. A one-trick pony? The dude had like 20 tackles for loss, like 3
Right.
forced fumbles, like 3 passes defended. He's a one-trick pony? All right.
Nah,
I'm not
you
a
don't-
Cowboys fan by any means, and I know we're on the Eagles channel right now. But I
You
gotta
can
give my just due with Michael Parsons. I said that dude was, I just gotta put it out there. There's nowhere near remotely close that Nakobe Dean and Michael Parsons are even in the same league.
You didn't get to the best part.
Oh.
Keep playing it. Keep playing
Wait, let me keep playing it. Yeah.
Quarterback, he is
Oh,
useless.
rewind 10 seconds.
He is
it. Yeah, rewind 10 seconds. They're right there.
There you go.
If Michael Parsons do not get to the quarterback, he is useless. He is useless.
Wrong.
Nakobe Dean will have a better NFL career than Michael Parsons.
Wait a second. How many subscribers
crazy.
does this guy have? Do I need to make a
he's
meme
like
about
20K
this?
deep.
18.
He's got 20K.
What? All right. So why? See, this is the type of stuff I have problems with. I have a severe problem with people talking nonsense. The stats are there that says that he's way better at a pass rusher, of course, but you don't have 3 passes defended, 3 forced fumbles, 20 tackles. Tackles for loss does not include sacks. I mean, let's
And
just
besides,
be real about this.
this one thing, Nakobe Dean hasn't played a single NFL game yet.
Yeah.
And Nakobe Dean and Michael Parsons, Nakobe Dean is a pure middle linebacker versus an
Yeah.
edge rusher. You can't even compare the two. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Let's wait.
Coach Grudine.
Let's wait and see what Nakobe Dean does in his NFL career before we make these type of comparisons.
People lost their mind when Nakobe Dean went there. There's a reason why that he got picked up in
Play
the
it
third
again.
round.
Let's go. Play it again.
Yeah, play it one more time. So I can lose
Play it
my
one more
damn
time.
mind.
Nakobe Dean will have a better NFL career than Michael Parsons. There
I'm
it go
bored.
right there. Let's talk. If we're going to talk, let's talk. Nakobe Dean will have a better NFL career than Michael Parsons. Michael
I like
Parsons,
it how he doesn't even have his face in the camera at that part.
Damn sure can't cover.
I was about to say it.
If Michael Parsons do not get to the quarterback, he is useless. He is useless. Nakobe
Why are you
Dean will have a
screaming?
better NFL career than Michael Parsons.
Because he lost his mind, I think, at this point.
Oh my God. Okay, so what did he lose his mind about? About making a statement that they're like?
I
why
don't
did he-
know, man. He randomly started yelling at the camera about Michael Parsons.
How Nakobe Dean will have a better NFL career than Michael Parsons.
Okay, so I don't have beef with this guy, and I'll probably go to his chat and make a comment and challenge him because what he said right there was completely wrong, man. It's completely wrong. Neither I don't even think
Thank
this
you.
guy- by what he said, it doesn't matter if you're an Eagles fan, doesn't matter if you're a Cowboys fan, Jaguars fan, being a fan of the Fighting Crayons, bro. That dude is completely wrong.
A fan of the USFL even.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, Boys for Life, man. Y'all have a dog on y'all hands.
No,
man.
I know we do. When I saw this, because
Dude is generational.
Someone posted it in a DM thing that I'm in, and I was like, I can't wait to see this. So then I listened to it and I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, this guy is ridiculous. I mean, he's not bad in coverage, and you're right. He's had 3 forced fumbles. all those guys.
Some cornerbacks and safeties would kill to have 3 passes
speed.
defended by the middle of the season.
Yeah.
This dude had 3 as a linebacker and no, not a linebacker, an edge
Passer.
rusher.
Edge rusher, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
impressive, man.
And then someone, I don't know if it was
Speaking of
him or
nonsense.
someone talking about. Oh, I think it was him. He was like, he said something about how Michael Parsons. How many interceptions did he have last year? He goes, that's not his forte.
Doesn't
They
matter.
started talking about Nakobe Dean having interceptions. I was like, dude, stop. But I can't tell him anything because he has me blocked on everything. Like I had his number at one point, blocked Twitter, blocked. Like I don't even think he reads my comments on YouTube anymore. So
Well, don't feel bad,
Mitch.
Boys for Life, because he took away my wrench.
Yo, Mitch.
Oh,
send me the
whoop-de-doo. He took away your wrench. Who took away your wrench?
Send me the link to that video. I'm about to school him up real quick. I don't
Oh,
care.
it's his video.
I don't care.
Oh.
If he has 20K
No,
subscribers. That
Brunson's
is
video.
absolute nonsense.
No, wait. Do you want his
Send him
version
the
or
link to Brunson.
the whole live
Link to
stream?
Brunson's video.
Yeah.
Well, it's a stream. It was like an hour stream. That thing's like 45 minutes in. If you want to know where it's at.
Hey, is he another one of these dudes that just read their comments all stream and have like 300 people watching? Because I get bored real easy of that.
No, he'll talk and then he'll read his comments, but he has like 400 people a stream.
All right, yeah, that's complete nonsense. I don't care how big you are. I gotta call you out on that, bro. That right there is ridiculous. And the thing that I have issues with is dudes like this that have a big following that disrespect the game of football just because you're a damn Eagles fan. Did you watch Nakobe Dean at Georgia, or did you just know that he was a big name that came out from that front seven defense? And let's be honest here. Jordan Davis was probably the best player there that has the most tread on the tires on that defense that came from that defense because he only played like 38% of the snaps. So, and we still don't know if he's going to have the experience to go against these big guys. That's one thing.
I got you.
And the second thing is I'm sorry. Not everybody that was part of that front seven is going to be good. Jaguars took a chance on Trayvon Walker. I didn't what's his name go to the Packers, like the other linebacker.
Quay Walker?
Quay Walker.
I was shocked.
Quay Walker
and they took Devontae Wyatt.
And Devontae Wyatt. They both with
Yeah, so it's like, it's one of those things, man, but nobody
Wait, you
knows.
don't like Wyatt?
I don't like Devontae Wyatt? No, Devontae Wyatt just has some off the field issues. I think he's he'll be good. Of course he's played a lot more than Jordan Davis has, but I mean, to be realistic, man, this is the type of stuff that I just can't rock with. You have a wide audience that is looking for you to educate them on stuff, and now you're making just wacky predictions on that Nakobe Dean is going to be better than a totally different playing a totally different position than Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was the best edge rusher that we've ever seen to ever start their career out. He already has a head start. This dude's not going to even have the stats remotely close. I can guarantee you that right now, Mitch. Put this as a highlight on your channel. I guarantee you right now that Lord Brunson is going to be wrong, and Nakobe Dean is not going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year. He's going to get hurt by week 6. Guaranteed. There's a reason why that kid got drafted in the
I don't know
third round,
about
man.
that. I don't know about that.
Ultimate Sports, how your Commanders doing? Yes, I'm doing a draft lottery. Stop asking.
But,
he asks you that every freaking stream. Bruh, that's how you feel being a Knicks fan. I got you.
So here's the other argument that they're going to give you, Boys for Life. Check this out, man. They're going to say, oh, they have a full year of tape on Micah Parsons, right? That's what they're all. That's always the argument when somebody has a really good year. That defense and the way that Micah Parsons is and how smart he is, as long as he stays out of trouble, this might be a hot take. As long as he stays out of trouble, which has been his only downfall since he's been a player, even when he was in high school, that kid's going to be generational, and he's going to be good for the next 10 years.
I agree.
I can almost guarantee you that.
Yeah,
But people don't know that because they didn't
Parsons
watch
is a
it.
dog.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So
The animal.
I'll get off on my high horse on that one, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you could be an Eagles fan all day, but saying some foolishness like that, bro.
But it happens all the time, though. ECG. It's not even just.
It's
that.
because people. It's. Well, I'll tell you what, Slay. This is the reason why. I do like me came in the community and I started challenging people. I wasn't being disrespectful, just asking questions. It started with the Trent McDuffie thing on Joey Shake's channel, right?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
And then he says, I don't watch college football like that, and no good cornerbacks come out of Washington. And then when I start schooling him and everything, he's like, get out of my chat. This dude is trash, blah, 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 blah. I know what? I wasn't being disrespectful. I was
Damn, Big Play Slay, who was the Eagles content creator who was challenging Joey Shakes. Like, you don't watch college? Like, who was the guy who made videos on him?
No,
That was him.
That was ECG. He's a Jaguar content creator. That was
okay.
him. That was him. He do that
That's
to
where it's all
everybody.
coming from.
He even challenged me. He challenged Montre Rock all the time.
Yeah.
It's not
But the thing is, though, like ECG,
But he don't get disrespectful. He
yeah,
just
you don't
asks questions,
always
though.
have to agree with ECG, but like he'll challenge you. And Dante, we learned this. Like we both like Treylon Burks, he doesn't, and like
Treylon Burks is a perfect
and he's
example.
shown us.
Yeah.
But we came at him in a respectful way. He came at us in a
Like
respectful way.
it wasn't no problem. It wasn't even an argument.
Yeah.
They not high on Sauce. I like Sauce,
Yeah,
but it's no argument though about it. It's no argument. They just gotta show us. It's no argument.
Every opinion to me has to have context. But what I can't fly with is when you're doing draft predictions on players and then just talking out of your ass and saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my mock draft, but then don't know any of these players. Like what, bro? Like let's stop it with the foolishness right now. And then when I came in, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge the community. If you be disrespectful to me, I'm clapping back. It just is what it is. And I don't go back. I don't keep going after this guy. He said what he said. And when I made that video, you clearly saw these dudes say that. I didn't doctor that. Joey said that stuff. But I'm not here for the drama either. That's another thing. Like, and Coach knows and Slay knows, like I'm here to help out however I can. I know where my strengths are, and I realize that everybody here, we all have our weaknesses as well. But if we come together as a community,
okay, he's just playing. I don't think
he's trolling.
Dude, it's two different positions, man. Stop the
I
foolishness.
know, right? Stop it, man.
Stop the cap, dude. He's a Hall of Famer. Stop the cap.
We're not even gonna get into that. Don't
I can't. So are we ready to talk about Eagles Cowboys?
Yeah,
All right, let's talk about Eagles Cowboys. I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta go.
I got them splitting with the Cowboys. I got them.
Yeah, because he's sweating right now.
Yep. So
No, I'm not sweating.
Who came up with the mini helmet bet?
See, he's sweating right there.
Y'all should have did a damn jersey. Y'all should have got that. You should have made that dude do a damn jersey.
Hey, there's always time
to do a fucking jersey.
Hey, there's always time to switch the bet.
You should have made him do a cowboy jersey.
I'm trying to collect mini helmets. I got plenty of jerseys. I don't need any more. There's no.
I can respect
that.
I can respect that.
This is what I think. I went around the Micah Parsons situation, right? It's going to depend on how well he does in this game. Because when Jalen Hurts is under pressure and he can't escape with just his running ability alone, you have somebody that's going to match you, pound for pound in speed now as an edge rusher. With that being said, I'm also very high on CeeDee Lamb as well. CeeDee Lamb is a generational wide receiver, man. I don't care what anybody says. This dude is, and I'm gonna just put a cap on this. CeeDee Lamb is the next OBJ. What he was at the beginning of the year. He's going to have a field day on the freaking Eagles, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna have like a 200-yard game.
Our secondary is garbage.
But then on the other side, I also think that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown are going to have a field day because everybody knows. I don't know. A couple of you know. I grew up with Trayvon and Stephon.
Yep,
my sister, man.
I didn't know that.
We already know this.
So based on how you're talking, neither defense is going to stop each other.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like a college score.
Yeah, Trayvon.
I give the Cowboys the edge at home. I give them the. I actually think.
This is a home game, just so you know. This is a home game, just so you know, for us.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think just this season, I think the Cowboys sweep them.
Oh
wow, hot take, and I like it.
Again, back to back.
I got them splitting, but I think it can be realistic.
I think it's gonna be a split, and I think we're gonna lose to them. As much as I hate it, it's gonna be on Christmas Eve.
I'm Jewish, so I really don't care what they
I really hate being the bold one in the room, but we're sweeping the Cowboys.
No.
You think so?
Nah.
You know he's gonna clip this and make it a video, right?
Nah,
So
I ain't
what?
gonna clip this.
So what?
You didn't say any-
We're
no,
sweeping
you
the
didn't say any-
Cowboys.
You didn't say anything crazy, man. This is just a prediction. But yeah, I do for all the Eagles people out there without looking at the rest of the schedule. I think it's going to be them and the Cowboys. They're both going to make the playoffs this year. But I think the
That's
Eagles
what
are
I
going
think
to
too.
be- I think they're
Yep.
going to be on top of the division, and I just think that the division is going to look a little weird again. But I think the Cowboys sneak in there too. I think they have. I think what they're going to do is be a thorn in the Eagles' side this year,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and they might sweep. I think the Eagles might sweep everybody else in that division, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 1 Eagles, 2 Dallas, 3 Washington, and the Giants at 3 wins.
It all comes down to this as a factor for the Eagles. How well did Nick Sirianni plan this offense around Jalen Hurts? If he even remotely spoke to Lincoln Riley in the offseason, he would learn a lesson or two by saying, you need to design that around Jalen, because Jalen's going to trust the play call on every single time. He already told you with that Dallas Goedert open reception that could have happened, and he was like, that wasn't the read. Design that offense around Jalen.
More
You guys
creative
have
plays,
success.
I'm gonna actually flip the reciprocal real quick. It's going to be all about how Jonathan Gannon manages this defense, because I am so sick of soft zone every play. Like, Jesus Christ, when we blitz. You know what I mean?
Every play though. I mean, I think we should blitz here and there, but not every play. I don't know. I feel like Gannon wasn't good last year, but he was limited to a couple things.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna go to bed.
Go ahead.
All right, boys.
Mitch,
for life.
congratulations on 17,
Peace out, bro.
17K.
Okay, you're not cool, cat. We're not doing that again.
1700. 1700. Congratulations, bro.
Oh yeah, he's
I'll catch
tired.
y'all
Congrats
later.
on 1,000.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Yep.
I'll see y'all later.
All right, boys for life.
But
I was just about to
he was
ask him this question.
I don't
He
know,
was
bro.
sweating heavy.
No.
He was sweating heavy.
Coach, I was just about to ask you this. I'll ask you this now. Who's better, AJ Brown or CeeDee Lamb? Who's the best wide? I asked you that. I asked it on Twitter, and you go with
Why
McLaurin.
is everyone forgetting about Terry McLaurin like he just doesn't exist?
Yeah,
Terry is the best wide receiver in the NFC East.
I think McLaurin's the best receiver in the East. And then
Thank
AJ
you,
Brown
Slay.
is the best.
Hey.
No.
Terry
No, okay.
McLaurin
No,
is
where
a
you hiding?
monster,
Understand
bro.
this, bro. AJ Brown and McLaurin were in the same draft, right? And
Yep.
McLaurin has better stats. I think you could argue Brown is probably maybe a better overall receiver. I still think McLaurin is a damn good overall receiver.
He's
And
good.
you
Don't
gotta
get me wrong.
understand, like
Yeah.
he's been on Washington putting up crazy numbers with the not like greatest quarterbacks and still putting up numbers.
I mean,
And
the
constantly
quarterback he's going to
fighting
have
and
now
pushing.
is going to complain and not throwing the ball.
And he's
For
one
now-
of Darius Slay's toughest opponents. Like
For
that's
now,
what
I'm
you
gonna
also
have to say
put in
CeeDee Lamb.
context, too.
For now, I'm going to have to say CeeDee Lamb.
I think it's like this. I think it's like this,
It's
right?
so freaking close. It's so
it is.
close.
It's
It is
very
close.
close in this division because I think whatever Giants receivers are going to be at the bottom of the list. Like,
Yeah.
They're not even in the
it is
it's
what
not
it is,
even
'cause
close.
they're not
It's
gonna-
not even
they-
close.
well, there's the thing. They're not going to be healthy enough all season
Yep.
to even put up
They're
production.
not even close.
And
Yeah.
then we're
I'm
going to
surprised he didn't say Rager was on the bottom of the list.
He's not a number one.
No,
Oh.
you know, Jalen Rager's another
Jalen
another
Rager's
former garbage juice, but so
Yeah.
I think you look at it like this. You have to evaluate it at both ways. CeeDee Lamb has never been the number one receiver yet, so that's gonna be very interesting to look at. McLaurin's been the number one receiver, and McLaurin saves his quarterbacks' lives all the time. If you're talking
Yeah.
about health and production, you got to put Terry McLaurin there.
Yep,
But I can see why
right.
you would make an argument for CeeDee Lamb. I think
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb is number 2, and I think just the way that they're going to split catches between Devontae Smith and AJ Brown,
Yeah.
that they're going to be like number
Yeah.
3. They're going to
That
be like
makes
3A and
sense.
3B. So
That
I think
makes
that's
sense.
I think that's
I
where it
would
falls.
like that.
I got AJ Brown, but I can't be mad at any CD Lamb or Terry McLaurin. You can put
As
him-
of right
I
now,
can't put-
I think
I
it's
can't get mad.
McLaurin 1, Brown 2, CD 3, and I guess the
I can't be mad at that. I
I'm
can't
putting
be mad
McLaurin at number
that.
3. I'm definitely gonna put
no,
McLaurin at
no,
number
no,
three.
No, I'm gonna put McLaurin at number 2 over
McLaurin's
CeeDee
not.
Lamb. I got
McLaurin's
McLaurin.
number three.
I think CeeDee Lamb
I
is on
love
the come up.
McLaurin way
I
too
love
much.
CeeDee Lamb.
but-
He's on the come up, but I gotta put McLaurin at number 2 though. I
Well,
gotta
check
put
it out. Check it
elite.
out too. With Carson Wentz, remember he was on Indianapolis last year. Michael Pittman had his best year under Carson Wentz.
Mhm.
So
Because
Oh, yeah,
the
Jimmy
yards
Button.
after the catch, they
I
forgot
established
about
the
Jimmy
ball
Button.
high. Once you get the ball in Pittman's hands, like
He
the
was a
yards
1,000-yard
after the
receiver
catch
last year.
produces, like
McLaurin's
there's
gonna
a
put up
lot
about
that
1,500.
comes out of that. Go ahead.
Now I was saying McLaurin's gonna put up about 1,500. If
I like
Pittman
that.
put up
I like
1,000,
that.
he's gonna put about 1,500 this year. I think
that, man.
Taylor Heineke takes the reins in week 6.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of the Commanders, what do you think about that wide receiver from Penn State that they got?
Jahan
Dotson?
Dotson is a stud.
So
I thought that
if
was a
you-
reach.
No,
You thought
no.
it was a reach?
Come on,
I thought he.
man.
They have
my
no wide
podcast, I
receivers
had him
left in the first
second
round.
Bro,
I had
Dotson
him in
is
like
a
the second and
dog.
third
I don't
round
want
in
to hear that.
contract.
Jahan Dotson is a dog. I don't want to hear that.
He is
bro.
a dog. I agree with you there.
So-
But on each
Like I thought it was a
podcast-
little bit too early, late.
Thank
I thought
you.
he could have. No, not in the second round, but first round. He's a first round guy anyway.
He's
But
I
I
had
thought
him
he
end
like
of the
literally
first round.
second.
end of the
End
first
of the
round.
first round,
Yeah,
I can understand.
yeah, I can end of the
Dude
first
is
round,
still
not
a
second
first
round.
round talent.
I thought it was really a little bit too early in the first round. I thought he would go later in the first round, like 20s, in the mid 20s, or the kind of late 20s. But I say, hey, I'm not mad at it. I thought it was a little bit
So
too early.
here's what I say about that, right? Jahan Dotson is a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
The only reason Penn State was good last year is because of that defense. Sean Clifford
Yep.
is buns. Jahan Dotson can do everything at wide receiver. He's not great at everything, but he's good enough to be good at every single category for a wide receiver.
Catch
And why I
radius,
think it
body
was
control.
and why I think it was smart for Washington to bring him in.
Yep.
And I don't think people are making this argument for Jahan Dotson, is because you have to look at it for the fact that Jahan Dotson is okay with being a number 2 receiver. You can't bring Chris Olave, you can't bring Drake London, because they're going to want to be the number 1 guy, and that's what the teams are going to look for. So was it a reach? I guess you could say it a reach in far as
Not too
possession.
much of a reach, but yeah.
But it makes
Yeah.
sense
Yeah, it
on
makes
why
sense, yeah.
Washington did that. Because
Yeah.
they're
It's a
bringing every
chemistry
weapon
move.
possible.
Yeah.
It's a chemistry move.
Hey, but you,
Exactly.
hey, ECG, what you say about that quarterback for Penn State, Clifford is buns, right?
Clifford is.
I did the game.
Booty butt cheeks.
I did the game against
Yo,
Iowa.
they
when
also
lost.
have.
He was straight up fucking garbage in that game, bro.
You know who he
Again, that
reminds
game-
me of?
Yeah, against Iowa.
Coach,
Yeah.
hey, Coach, you might remember this. You might remember this, right? He reminds me of, and this is just from being a Florida State fan, because we used to, everybody used to love this guy, and he was buns, bro. Chris Ricks. Chris Ricks was Sean Clifford, bro. Straight up. I'm like, why do you love this guy?
Penn State had he's coming out of next year's class. Parker Washington, he was there too.
Oh my god.
Reliable hands, bro. I hope he does good this year.
He looked bad against Iowa when I did that game. I believe Penn State was number 2 at the time
Yeah.
that Iowa beat him.
Parker
He looked bad
Washington.
at the time. He looked bad. He looked
He
bad.
has
He was
things
bad
to
in that
work
game.
on, but if he does work on those things,
But Dotson did had a good game in that game. Jahan Dotson was very good, but that quarterback was just terrible.
Clifford,
And he got hurt. He got hurt in that game, and the backup quarterback came in, and his accuracy. He has an accuracy issue. The quarterback, that scrambling quarterback that they had, came in.
CJ
This is a
Stroud's
good
the
question right here. This is a good question. Well, the thing about CJ Stroud and Bryce Young, I hate to call people generational that play on really good teams already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say that, but who I think is better and who I think has a higher ceiling at this point in time, I think you've seen what Bryce Young is going to do by the Heisman moment that he had against Auburn, and he's going to stay consistent. But what we've seen with CJ Stroud is he started off a little slower. Ryan Day's not that great of a coach.
Yep.
He just kept exceeding
Overrated.
expectations. And I don't think CJ Stroud has met his limit yet this year. And I'm calling it right now. That dude's winning the Heisman Trophy, man. Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson Jigba
That's
Smith, man.
who killed Utah. That dude killed Utah.
And Travion Henderson is going to be the best
Yeah.
running back in the country,
Yep,
bro.
yep, I
I'm
can
telling
see
you
it.
right now.
He was.
Oh,
Texas also has Bijan Robinson. I think he's.
I love that dude, man. I love Bijan Robinson. I just
Bijan
feel
is
bad.
a big
I just feel
boy,
bad.
bro.
I just feel bad for him. We suck, bro. We suck. I do not like Steve Sarkisian. I hate him. He's not good. He's terrible, man. He's a terrible coach for the
Yeah.
Texans.
By the way,
I do not
Dante,
like him, bro.
ECG, I forgot to tell you, I root for Auburn. By the way, I'm an Auburn fan.
Hey, are you? Yeah, dude. Those are my favorite jerseys.
Yes, sir.
The Auburn jerseys are my favorite jerseys, bro.
I don't know.
It was
Oregon's jersey's kind of crazy. Oregon's jersey's kind of crazy though.
Oregon's jerseys changed. They're just too bipolar. I don't like how they extended the numbers.
Go ahead.
I don't like how they extended the numbers, bro. I mean, they got like the number 1 looking like this on their jersey, bro. Like all the way up to their neck. Like, why did they do the numbers like that?
Slade, when that game that ECG was talking about when Ohio State versus Utah, that probably almost was one of the greatest football games that you could see last year.
Yes.
When CJ Stroud was lighting up that defense, but I checked the way high because that Ohio State defense was just getting the gas. That dude Anderson, Jackson Smith, Marvin Harrison, they got some weapons over there, bro.
Dude, Marvin Harrison
they got
Jr.
some good
is
weapons,
a gym, bro.
Hey, where you hiding? Who won?
Gym.
Ohio State won it.
Oh, I was talking about Michigan versus Ohio State, but that's okay.
I knew he was gonna mess with me about that.
Yo, it was
once every blue moon.
It was the Chris Davis game. ECG.
I got to take it and run with it because when's the last time we actually did something?
Everyone remembers the Chris Davis game, right? I hope everyone remembers that game. The 99-yard return.
Yeah, the 99-yard field when he missed the
it
field
was
goal.
when I was like a little kid.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yes.
Like
yes, I remember that.
It was more my parents and my brother, Auburn fans. So it runs through the family basically. But I'm a big Auburn fan.
Hey, that's
dang, young bull. I was in high school when that happened.
I definitely remember that.
Hey, watch out for Tank Bigsby too, man.
Yes, sir.
I like Tank Bigsby.
This is a really bold take.
The only mistake he really made was running out of bounds against Alabama.
It's really not even that bold, bro. Will Anderson is gonna be a baller, bro.
But it's better than Kayvon Thibodeau, Walker, and Hutchinson.
Gotta remember Hutchinson and Kayvon, and as much as I love Kayvon, they both haven't stepped in the NFL yet, so you can't. Really
Kayvon will be good. Kayvon will be good. I don't know about Aiden though.
So here's the real question though: why did
one move?
So here's the real question though: why didn't the Jags pick up Hutchinson?
He was too much of a risk. You watch the tape. You watch the tape on that guy. Neither is he going to fit that system because he doesn't play left and right side all that often. You don't see him switching on and off like that. And Josh Allen, you have to have somebody that's going to be able to do that with Josh Allen. Trayvon Walker is going to be able to do that. He's a big kid, has a totally different skill set than Aiden Hutchinson has, and he has way more moves. Dude, I've been watching their practices with him so far. He's a huge kid, man, and he's just quick and nasty. I think they made the right pick.
I gotta say something, man. Bro, the Hutchinson thing, I feel like I like Hutchinson. I think he can be good, and I personally feel like the thing with him is he's a little overhyped to me because
he is.
People compare him to Nick Bosa and Joey Bosa, and the only reason they say that is because they were in the Big Ten and the build. If you take the build and stuff out of the perspective and the fact that they were in the Big Ten, there's really nothing to go off of because it's like completely different with the rip moves, the bull rush stances, and everything.
Yeah.
And the way they attack, it's much different. Like you gotta put that in perspective too.
Bro, there is absolutely no comparison between the Bosa brothers and Aiden Hutchinson. I am a firm believer that the best move that you can have as a defensive end or edge rusher is a swim move.
Yep.
What do Nick and Joey Bosa have? Nasty swim moves. And moves people out the way. Aiden Hutchinson, I'm telling you, he has that one move where he goes inside, pulls the arms out. That shit ain't gonna work. You about to go against some crazy left tackles and right tackles that are going to be locking him up all season. And it's going to be another wasted pick by the Lions. And the only reason they brought that kid in is because they were going to They weren't going to sell tickets if they weren't going to pick up an old Michigan kid. I mean, it just is what it is. But I'm sorry, man. David Ojabo was the best defender on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Ravens got him.
They went with him because it's the hometown.
The Ravens got like a couple.
The Ravens, they got Linderbaum. They got
It's
Kyle
not
Hamilton?
even that.
Hamilton
Linderbaum
and-
is going to be a dog in the NFL, but there's a steal of a pick in the later rounds. Travis Jones. I like Travis Jones.
I like Charlie Kohler.
Oh, Collier from Iowa State. Big fan.
Bro, they picked up somebody that's ready to just learn under somebody.
Yeah.
And the best skill set that he has, he shares almost the same exact skill set with Mark Andrews.
Yep.
So instead of them having to pay somebody like Mark Andrews a big contract, they just bring in a young kid that can do the same thing. The Ravens are smart, man. They're one of the best organizations in football. I just made a video about it the other day. They are crazy good every time they make a move.
Yep.
Hamilton, Linderbaum, Chavo, like we can keep
Dude,
going.
that's the pick that you guys should have picked up for the
Ojabo?
Eagles. Ojabo should have been the guy that you just would have just marinated on because he's gonna be good. And y'all,
Yeah,
just
I wanted him, but the whole thing is,
That would have been our pick. It would have probably been
yeah.
Ojabo.
Then we wouldn't have re-signed Barnett. I really feel that way. If Ojabo did not get injured, I feel like we wouldn't re-sign Barnett.
Huh? Like a couple years ago, you mean?
Derek Barnett.
Wait, what?
If Ojabo did not get injured, we would not have given Derek Barnett that contract.
Oh yeah.
Hey, to be honest, if y'all didn't make that trade with us, I really believe the Texans could have took Kyle Hamilton. Took Kyle Hamilton, because if you look at that trade back, when we trade back, we was right there. We was right there in a verge of getting Kyle Hamilton. Right, we was literally right there. Right,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
be
we
honest,
trade
bro.
back. We could have got actually Kyle Hamilton.
I'm
But I
gonna be
like
honest,
Taylor
bro. I
Swift.
wanted
I love-
Hamilton. I wanted Hamilton, Davis, or Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson was the guy that I wanted, bro. That was my favorite, like one of my favorite players. I think he was my favorite player in the class. Like honestly, bro, that dude's a stud, dog. I think he's gonna be a stud. I just love
He's
everything about him,
patient.
bro. He's just a classy guy.
He's a patient edge rusher, man.
Yeah.
And you could do a lot of stuff with that with a guy and he's willing to learn from all the forums that I'm on for Florida State, and some of the coaches get on there. They said he's one of the most patient players that's willing to learn the game of football. He just wanted a chance to shine. That's the only reason he left Georgia. He even said that himself. He wasn't going to play as much as he would have with Florida State, but I think the only thing that's lacking with Jermaine Johnson is his motor, man.
His motor, yeah, his effort.
I don't think he has a huge motor that he's currently on right now, but
Yeah.
I mean that can be improved. People are going to push him, and as long as he has great teammates to push him up with the Jets, man, he'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question real quick. If we pick Olave, do we get AJ Brown?
I don't even think we wanted a receiver from the draft.
Because I never mind that question, because I think this trade was already set in stone before the Saints even picked.
It was already set in stone. It was just to clear, like, I guess, smoke screens to the rest of the NFL, because a lot of teams just knew that we were looking for a receiver, but they didn't know that.
Hey, I swear to God, I gotta let you know this, Slay. Boy, on draft night, I had to go. I went to Where You Hiding and Eagle Chow Stream. They were panicking because all the receivers were coming off the ball.
Yeah.
When the Lions moved up to get Jameson Williams, Where You Hide was all like this. And when Drake London got drafted by the Atlanta Falcons, Eagles Champ said, "You got the worst wide receiver in the draft."
Oh my God, he's crazy. It wasn't even that too, bro. It was like,
I be laughing at Where You Hide.
it was the Dotson pick. It was the Dotson pick that like really. It was a Dotson pick that really put it like I guess I guess on the nailer. Like, bro, it was just I don't know, bro.
Man, they Ray High and the Eagle Chat were panicking soon as
Yes.
Jameson Williams came off the board, and the Saints traded up too. So that's
Yes.
what made it really, really hot. When the Saints traded up,
Yes.
that made Ray High and hot. Because
Yes.
you was starting to think, damn, we not gonna get a receiver in the first round. All the receivers gonna be gone up out of that. But the only receiver you had at that time was Jahan Dotson.
I wanted Dotson so bad, bro.
That was the
You know
only
what?
receiver that was in the first round that they could have picked if it weren't for the
So
trade.
bad.
They really
So
could have
check
got.
this out, man. Like Jahan Dotson was literally the catalyst for the Ravens picking him up to where they did. 'Cause
Wanted him
nobody
so
needed a
bad.
center. Nobody needed a center. Like Chargers didn't need one, Titans didn't need one, Saints didn't need one, Steelers. You could say the Steelers probably did, but they weren't going to take him with Kenny Pickett being there. Chiefs
Yeah.
didn't need one, Packers didn't need one, and he just was, just fell down the board, and it was like, bam, Tyler Linderbaum. That's where he went.
Yep.
It was awesome, man. Like Jahan Dotson was a catalyst for a lot of people switching stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. It was funny as hell, bro. I had to go in that motherfucker. And
What
that-
did you-
he had me crying, laughing. I swear to God, I was like, soon Jameson Williams, they traded down, they traded up, the Lions traded up to get him. Then the Saints traded up, they traded up, they jumped in front, they traded up. They got Chris Olave and Willie Hine were just all like this, and all what was left was Treylon Burks and Jahan Dotson at that point. They trade. Then we was doing a draft, and Money mentioned Keith started Holland, and that's when the trade came through for AJ Brown. That's when the trade came through for AJ Brown. That's when Eagles Child started getting up on the back on the bandwagon. That's when he started getting back on the Eagles.
And oh my God, Dante. Wait, Dante. Just say it. I know you want to say. What did he say about me? Just say it.
No, because like you remember when you went in the stream and he was talking. You remember when you went
I
in
was
the
like,
stream,
Howie.
and then-
This is all I said. Howie Roseman lives in your head rent free.
Yeah, and then he told. Then the next time, after you got up out of there, he said, "If y'all want someone that can kiss Howie Roseman ass, that goes to Mitch. Go to Mitch. If y'all want someone."
Last time I actually applauded
And then
Howie
he said,
Roseman.
"Hey, he get on bitch ass. He get on bitch every time." He's in
Oh
Crewcast
my
Street
God,
yesterday. In Crewcast Street yesterday, he said, "What goofy ass Mitch?"
Yeah, and I talked to him about that in Boys for Life. He was like, "What? I didn't do that." I'm like, "Dude, Dante told me that." He was like, "Oh shit." I'm like,
He did say it. He did say that.
He
He did
just
say-
don't look
I
at
laugh
it.
at that dude reaction. That dude be funny,
Bro,
though, when he do that shit, too,
he's comedy, man. He's comedy. That's the only reason I go. I'm blocked. I can't say shit in this stream anymore. But that dude is
Dude,
straight comedy.
hey,
Every
I-
time he says something.
that dude,
Dude,
I like that.
Last year, he was
Yeah,
keep on saying how we were going to beat the Cowboys for the first game, for the very first game, and I was like, "Dude, don't jinx us." He blocks me for 2 streams, and he said, "Mitchell switched up. He's the Cowboys fan now and everything." I'm like, I said, "Don't jinx us."
I ain't gonna
Hey.
lie.
Hey, let me tell y'all a story real quick. Since I'm
Go
close friends with him, we actually had a FaceTime conversation, and we wouldn't stare at each other after that Cowboys game. Like we were talking, we were just like, "Whoa, the Cowboys just beat us!" Like we ain't even talking to each other. We're just talking to each other like this. Oh my god!
goodness, that shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny, bro. I was just laughing at where you hiding the whole time in his face. Like he was like, "No," he was like, "No."
What game was it? Was it
No, that was the
second game?
draft. I was laughing at them doing the draft.
Was
No,
it
I
the
was-
second game or the first game?
What, me?
Oh me?
No, yeah. Where had
That was after the first game when we got obliterated.
Oh yeah, that's when Boys for Life left his phone in Dallas Stadium.
Ah.
He got drunk and left his phone in the stadium.
How do you do that?
He
you
was
get
in
fired
the
on your day
hotel.
off.
His buddy was trying
He's
to
a
get
Cowboys fan.
in. He kept on
He's a
calling
Cowboys
him.
fan.
He kept on calling him, and a woman at the stadium picked up his phone. So he got
Wow.
it. It was like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
She probably sold it.
It's like go to sleep. Your bedtime pass.
boy, almighty, you crazy.
Bro, yeah, he's been blocked me, and then I trolled him on like 2 other accounts. I signed in. I said I had to do it with the Captain America. I can do this all day. Let me switch to another YouTube account.
I can do it right now. See it.
Oh man.
And I'm just commenting like, yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
That nigga, that boy Eagle Shot's crazy as hell.
He just
bro.
uploaded a
He's saying
video.
stuff, man.
Oh
He
my
just
He just
uploaded
say
a
stuff to
video.
get views.
Well, that
with
boy,
no
that boy be
context.
spitting all on his phone screen. That phone probably.
Hey,
dirty as shit.
I just
That's
was
my
laughing
guy.
at when, I just laugh at where you hide. Every time I think about the Sixers, I think about the Eagles. I like in the Ohio style. I think about where you hide this in the draft in the spatial reaction. I think about that all the time.
I'm gonna put that shit on a t-shirt when we start selling merch more often. That's gonna be the next t-shirt I make. Yeah, Nakobe Dean won a Bolitnikov trophy. I gotta make that. That shit is hilarious to me.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah, because he
I
didn't
asked
know
him-
what
I asked
the
him who the
Bolitnikov
Bolitnikov
reward
winner
is. He
was.
thought it was a linebacker reward, and it's a receiver reward.
He said, "Oh yeah.
Oh,
Didn't
no.
know Nakobe."
Oh no!
I was like,
Hey, where you
"God damn."
hiding? Didn't he win the Heisman?
Oh my god.
The Bolitna Heisman. Oh yeah, he won. Didn't he? Bro, that shit.
Oh,
I
no.
honestly did not even know what that was.
That was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
coach
honestly
was
didn't
like,
know what
"Oh
that
no, not trivia time." That shit had me backing
Yeah, he said, "Let me ask y'all. Let's go. Let's play a little trivia right here."
up. Coach was like, "Oh no."
I be doing that. Swear to God.
Yo, I can just imagine you over there holding up a sign that's like, "Don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do it.
answer the question."
No.
He didn't even know what that was though. It's a wide receiver one. Addison from Pitt won it last year. He thought it was a linebacker.
This shit had me bagging up. Yo.
I
I
was
was
laughing,
like,
bro.
just say, hey, nobody's going, and Lord Brunson can learn a thing for this. Just say you don't know. Don't know. Nobody will ever rag on you for not knowing, bro. Straight
When
up.
I wake up, are you gonna DM me your video already made,
Of what?
Lord Brunson? Is that gonna happen when I wake up this morning?
You
Bro,
know,
like I said, I don't start anything, Mitch. I'll give my opinion on it. So I'm gonna go
Bro.
to that video and I'm gonna just hit him with the straight facts.
Dude.
Now, if he gets disrespectful, just know this, man. The straight trigger with me is if you get disrespectful when I'm just trying to educate you or just to have a debate or a conversation. That's all it is. I try to keep it sports. But if you go after my character or anything, bro, I'm dropping the hammer. 20K subscribers later, bro, I'm dropping the hammer. I'll take all you little subscribers as well. They can come over to me. That's fine.
Oh my goodness, man.
Mm.
Hey, bro.
Telling
He
I
just
can't
called Monopoly. Oh.
The funniest ECG made some funniest shit. And what you did in that Twitter ECG, you had for my Texans, he was DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, y'all should have saw that video, bro.
Oh, you
Oh,
hey,
y'all pull it.
hold on. I'll share it up for you.
I
Mitch.
remember that.
Yo, almighty finesse, bro. What?
Bro, that's Hard Knocks, bro. That was Hard Knocks when my Texans was on Hard Knocks. That shit was funny, bro. That shit was funny. And DeAndre Hopkins was schooling Washington Redskins. He was schooling.
Oh, this is what Philly the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, he was schooling that. He was schooling them.
Hold
too,
up.
bro.
Let me give you some context. Stop the video real quick. Stop the video.
Stop the video.
I can't stop it. It's on
Oh.
yours.
That's on mine.
Oh wait, I
That's-
can now. I can. I got it.
Oh my God.
Hold up. Let me answer. Let me answer a question here, and then give you a little context. So,
No.
301 Cowboys. Yes, I'm from the DMV. I grew up in Columbia, Maryland. Anyways, so let me give you some context behind this. So I already had this thing going with Philly 500 and Joey Shake. So I had to include them in the video and just get them out the way real quick. So they were just fodder. Now, Philly the podcast. So I hate when people jump in a situation that they have nothing to do with. I was cool with Philly the podcast. I had to expose him because he hit me up in the comments one day and he was like, "Bro, I'm trying to get my content a little better. How much you charging? Blah 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 blah. Like all the stuff that you're doing." I was like, "All right, respect." And then he jumps in the conversation that I had the beef going with Philly 500. So I was like, "Okay, buddy, now we're gonna have to go in," because he had said something like, "Work harder." I'm probably the hardest worker out here when it comes to my podcast, bro. I don't need you to say nothing, bro. That was straight disrespect, so I had to make the video on him, dog. Like, I don't start nothing, I just finish it. You should have kept your little 2 cents to yourself. Now let's get into the video.
Hey, go back to the beginning. Hey, go back to the beginning. Start it back to the beginning. Hey, go back to the
like a
beginning.
number one.
This is the beginning.
Okay, right. Look at
like a
Philip
number one
500.
receiver.
Watch out, like he ain't even.
Oh my god. Joey shakes too.
You do that shit to me? Man, don't touch me, boy. What the fuck wrong with you, boy? I'm a grown ass man, dog. Just like you. Well, we can box. I feel God, homie. I feel God. I feel God, boy. I feel God, boy. I feel God, boy. I'm just like you now.
You should have stayed out of it, bro.
We gonna tell these boys I feel God now.
We was cool.
I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you too. Watch. Before somebody touches me after the play is over, they're gonna do me first. That's not going to.
Oh my god.
I know.
Wait, who was that in the middle?
That's that was Nate Washington. That was Nate Washington, the receiver.
Oh no, that's Papa
that's
Sora.
Papa Sora though.
We
That
always
was
call-
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
We always call him.
like George Kittle.
It's Nick
Yeah,
Foles.
that's actually George Kittle though. That's actually George
It's
Kittle.
Nick Foles.
No,
The receiver was Nate Washington though. The receiver was Nate Washington actually.
Oh.
Well, I forgot I put that right there for watch highlights, not the film.
Oh my goodness,
I
man.
watched the film, not the highlights.
Dante, you was a
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Players already breaking ankles on the route. Shit.
That's just one part of the video.
I just finished it. I don't start nothing.
So here's the tweet. Here's the DMs that he had since he wanted to talk this much junk and say work harder. He said, I wanted to make my setup better. I wanted to do more play-by-plays and be able to have more guests. I do everything dolo, hit a wall as far as much as I can learn on the fly. Long story short, I want to get some help. Let me know some prices so I get my funds together and we can work. So I had to throw this video up on him too. Oh yeah, and here's the other thing. Yeah, this is just a reply talking about work harder, hard work beats talent. But you just hit me up in the DMs asking me for my talent, sir. Hold up.
Oh my god, that was funny, bro. Look how far. Look how far.
Say this to you. Right now, you're the best in the game. I know.
That man
The dude right there said, hey man, I was gonna tell you, you the best receiver in the game. I said, I know.
That is
Look how far Philly 500 was. He wasn't even close to that.
Bro,
Oh man, that was fun. I remember that.
already
Bro.
my
You broke his ankles, bro.
I remember
All
that.
right.
Man, I remember that.
All right. I just want to say thank you for everyone to coming on here.
All right.
Helping me celebrate 1700. Thank you all for your support. I really mean it. It means everything. Shout out to Boys for Life. Shout out to who's the other guy? BOSG. Shout out everybody. Really appreciate everyone for coming on, man. Why you hiding? I gotta get you on the show again, bro.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Each show.
Congrats on 1700.
Yeah,
Peace.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good to talk
Mitch,
to
keep
you always,
grinding,
always,
man. Keep motivated. We'll keep motivating you. You know, with me, I'll keep pushing you. Anything you need from me, you let me know, brother. And congrats
Gotcha.
on 1700, my man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And Almighty, something's wrong with you, bro.
Yeah, he
And there goes. And everybody's gone. Hey. All right. Shout out to the 7 in here. Appreciate ya. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share. Share out every shoot. Frick. I forget my own catchphrase. Subscribe. Smash the subscribe. Share out the content. Every little bit helps. Hashtag Road to 2K. The movement is real. And peace, guys. Yo.
Yo, sorry, I'm late. I just got off work.
Yo, I'm just about to end this, man.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Thank you for your support, bro. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. All right, let's just go to sleep.
Thank you.